Let me know if you see it. All right, everybody, welcome to Southern Life. We've been having some trouble with the internet. It renews today on the 14th, so we should be having new internet. But we've been having a lot of trouble. Part of living in the country like we do now is getting internet here is hard, but I'm trying the best that I can for you guys. So I hope you guys appreciate the patience with these live streams as we try the best we can. Now, since we have excellent connection, I hope it stays that way. I want to show you guys what's happening here in my area. Now, we moved to, our address is a Deetsville, not a Deetsville address, a Millbrook address. We're between Prattville and Deetsville and Millbrook. It's all the suburbs all here in the Montgomery metropolitan area. I'll show you guys to give you guys an idea. Here's the city of Montgomery, which is the capital of Alabama in the south central region. And we're going to look at this little mobile home that's just to the north. So I really like this area. You know, north of Montgomery, you got Prattville. As you can see, there's suburban sprawl with Walmarts and Starbucks and Home Depot and Lowe's. Lots of Mexican restaurants, a Bass Pro Shop. It's a really good area. You can see they've built new communities out here with pools, beautiful houses. This area is so affordable. I really recommend this area. Not because I ended up here, but because it really is great. And you know, out here, like Deetsville, when you look up Deetsville on the map, it's just a tiny little town. But the thing is, all these woods around Deetsville, there's houses in here, and they're for the most part great new houses. There's just so much nice real estate out here. You know, you'll find little patches where they put development. So for the most part, when you look at it on Google, you might not even notice this is a place, but it is a place, and it's a great suburban location. You can see here they're building new houses here, so lots of new houses going up. Actually, some of the houses aren't even on Google Maps yet. It's a great area. So if you're thinking about affordability and being in the South, if you end up in a nice, you know, if you end up in a, you know, little, let's say like out in the backwoods, like really far in the backwoods, but if you end up in these nice communities, great people that I've met, you know, it depends on each particular property. You know, there are little patches that are a little bit rougher, but for the most part, you know, if you're near, like, look at this house. It's sitting on, who knows, 100 acres or something, 20 acres. Great stuff. It's a great area. I really wish I ended up in Millbrook. The thing about Millbrook is just outside of, you know, it's suburban here too. There's nice little suburban patches, but it's just too close to the actual city of Millbrook. And the actual city of Millbrook, great little town, but it's got some rougher patches, higher population density. So you get all the stuff you would expect with a city. Like I've said before, it is a full package. The full package. So this is, let's see what's going on out there. Very affordable area. Here's one house. One of the few houses in Deetsville that hasn't sold so far. It might actually take a new roof to sell this one. I think with a new roof, this house will fly. Without the new roof, it may not. It's a beautiful house. It's got a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. You notice there's a lot of deer. I wonder if they've caught those deer in their backyard because I live nearby. Even though I have a different city address, this is less than a few miles from my house, probably at most. It's in my area. I could be there in 10 minutes, and so it's really close to where I live. And lots of deer. I'm wondering if they caught these deer in their backyard. Who knows? Because there's a lot of deer around here. This morning, we had, according to my neighbor, there was 3 bucks right next door to my house. But I wasn't up early enough to see them. They're only out and about in the morning. Later on in the day, they kind of. This is a beautiful house. It might just take a new roof to sell it, but with a new roof, no reason why this house shouldn't sell. It's got a big yard. It's on a main street, so you don't even have to worry about neighbors. A little bit heavy on the road noise, but then you don't have to deal with direct neighbors. Where me, I don't have the road traffic noise. It's very quiet here, but then I do have neighbors. So it's a kind of a trade-off there between being on a main road. You don't have to deal with so many neighbors, where if you're on a little back street, it's really quiet, but then you have to deal with neighbors. So it's just a little bit of a trade-off. This depends on what you like, really. How many people we got on? 0. Wow, that's pretty crappy.
No, we got like 7.
7? Why does it say 0? Oh, we got 6. Okay, cool. It just took a second to upload. All right. Well, it's a weekday, so I'm surprised that people are not working right now. Although we got people watching all over the world, loving it out here. It's really affordable. Deetsville, I don't live in Deetsville. I live just to the south of Deetsville. But if I could redo this whole moving process, I'd have moved a little bit further out. Although with our budget, I don't think we could afford it. We probably couldn't have. It's just outside of our price range. Deetsville is amazing. If you can get up into the 140s, 160s, most people can. I like to keep it cheap. But anyways, look at this house. This house is already sold. It was on the market for how many days? 35 days. That's kind of a lot for this area. But it's an older house, so I get it. But they still got an amazing deal. 4-bedroom, 2-bath, almost 3/4 of an acre. I love that it's got brick walls. You can get hit by a tornado and not have to worry if you got brick walls like that. They just don't build houses the way they used to. I mean, these are like solid, probably limestone or something. Who knows? It's got a new roof. It's got white paint. It's got new floors on the inside. Love the black shutters. Love the dark colored door. It's in a city neighborhood, and a lot of people don't like that. People really want to be out in the woods out here. Being in a little town isn't really what everybody's looking for. People want to be out in the woods, so I kind of get why it went low. But nonetheless, what a deal. I mean, this is not incredible or luxurious, but for a simple living accommodation, just can't beat this. Gray carpets. We should do gray carpets in that bedroom. We do it. We still haven't got around to putting carpets on our... We're in the second bedroom. We still haven't got around to finishing the bedroom and move into it. The master bedroom, the main bedroom. I think it's wrong. You can't say master bedroom anymore. You have to say main bedroom.
No, you have to say you can say master.
No, not anymore. It's 2020. We've decided that the word master is evil. All right. It's got a new water heater. Does it have appliances? Looks like the air conditioner is brand new too. Not brand new, but it looks like usable. It doesn't look bad. Oh, look, it's got a gas line too. So they have electric and they got gas. We don't have gas here, so they got gas. It might keep their winter cooling a little bit more affordable. We got electric heat. I don't know how expensive that's gonna get. But look at the difference between a 135 and a 200. Like $70,000 makes just a difference. This one was on the market for 34 days. Okay, same, about the same. Not bad. What a beautiful house. I wish I could. Well, I could. I just don't want to pay the mortgage.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, I really could afford it if I really wanted it, but
yeah.
Do I want a mortgage? Probably not. Give interest to a bank? Yeah. I'll stay right here in my not brick house.
Well, your paid for house?
My paid for house, yeah. It's got these little, like, patio garages. You see a lot of these in this area. And then it doesn't need a shed because it's got, like, it's got, like, a little, like, an attached shed. I like it.
Do you have enough land for that?
This right here?
Yeah.
We should do that. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
We have enough land. We just don't have enough money to do it.
Yeah.
We got the land. It's just the money. Yep. We got 9 people on. What's up, y'all? Sorry, I was on earlier today, and I was having trouble with the connection. Yeah. I like this. This is... Oh, look at the interior. Wow. Oh, it's so pretty. But go figure. This is $200,000 more than what our house is.
Yeah.
No, not 200. 130. Well, with interest, yeah.
Yeah.
With interest, it's $200,000 more at least. So if you're financing it, it's a lot more money. We're better off saving the money than financing it, really. Yeah. I love it. The kitchen's outdated. It is outdated, but it's still simple. It's not an incredible kitchen. New appliances helps. This is a beautiful house. It's very simple. The appliances are not brand new. Washer and dryer aren't. They got these nice leather couches. It's a nice house. Let's see what the yard looks like. It's very elegant. You guys trying to kill a fly?
I don't even know what it is.
It's a fly, yeah. Look at that blue on the bedroom. It's a nice house. It really is. I love how tall the ceiling. Look at how tall the ceiling is in the bedroom. I bet that's a pain in the butt to paint. Yep, because we're going through it right now. We started, we never finished. I gotta finish painting it. It's got a big yard, but it's got like wood panels all around. At least you don't have to see. You get to see people's roofs. That's never pretty. We got lucky with our property. We got woods all the way around. We had neighbor said there's 3 bucks. Not those, bucks. Deer. Lots of deer. It's got a little plastic shed. It's a nice yard. Nice greenery. We're gonna get some seeds and put seeds in our yard soon. I'm clearing the yard. I gotta rake it all up so I can throw these seeds down, and we'll get winter grass. It's like $50 a bag. I think with 2 bags I can knock it out. We got 10 people on board. You guys can comment. We're reading comments on the other screen, so if you guys want to comment,
I have it, so I can directly comment you.
yeah. So if you want to make some comments, you're welcome to join the conversation.
Is there a place you guys would like us to look at real estate?
Everything is sold. Everything is sold. Contingent. This area is really moving. Everything is contingent. Like, everything is contingent. Look at this, y'all. How could they not be? Like, look at these prices. I mean, what you get out here. Ooh, here's a piece of land for $50,000. I want to buy land out here. I really do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things I want to do. We need 1 million subscribers, y'all.
Yeah.
So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We need 1 million subscribers. Ooh, it's even got like a little barn on it.
Ooh.
It probably had a house and they tore the house down, like an old trailer. It's just in Millbrook or in Deetsville. It looks like that place where I worked in. No, it's in Deetsville. On Possum Road. Possum Trot. What is a trot?
Trot.
Like it walks?
Yeah.
Oh, that's got a
Like
little.
walking possum.
Walking
road.
Possum Road. 3 acres. How much is it? 3 acres? 4 acres. No, 3.5 acres, 50,000. That's not a bad deal. It's gonna depend on where it's at, though. Let me see where it's at in Deetsville. It could be like, if it's adjacent to the city, I could see somebody not wanting to deal with neighbors and stuff. But if it's out in the woods, I'd go for it.
Yeah.
See where it's at. Yo en Cuba era médico, just in case you're wondering. Don't think because I'm a YouTuber now that I don't have. It's on Coosa River Road, okay. Oh, it's by those stupid quarries. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be out there. Yeah, it's kind of crappy. See what I mean? Like, there's nicer parts. Ooh, but it's close to Lake Jordan. Ooh, that's a plus right there if you like boating. It's kind of far out, though. It's a little bit further out than I want to be. I don't want to be, like, south of Deetsville, for sure. Like, in here, near 65, so you can get on 65 and go anywhere. Check out our Central Alabama Electrical Cooperative. When we moved out here, is Deetsville in Elmore County, by the way? It is, because, right?
Parts are.
Parts are, the whole, I think the whole thing's in Elmore County. Let's find out. I'm pretty sure it's Elmore County. The whole thing, probably. Oh, parts, yeah. It's half of it is. Oh, that's interesting. Half of Deetsville is in Ottawa County. And by the way, I'm still pronouncing that wrong. Is it Ottawa? How is the right pronunciation? It's a county right adjacent to us. We should know how to spell this by now. Anyways, I would want to be in the south side of. I would want to be in the south side of Deetsville if I had to pick. So part of it's in Elmore County, part of it's not. Because once you get into the north side, like Coosa River and Holtville, that's another great little area, man. They don't have too much as far as shopping goes. They do have a gas station and a Mexican restaurant. You gotta love Alabama. You can find a town of like 5,000 people and they'll have like 2 Mexican restaurants. Wasn't that where we ate that really good where was that really good Mexican restaurant we had? Was it in Holtville? Remember, was it in Holtville?
It was like half gas station.
It was like half a gas station, half a Mexican
I
restaurant.
don't think so.
How does a town of like 5,000 people? I'm pretty sure it's 5,000 people.
Okay, we got our first comment.
All right, you guys are finally coming out and.
It's from Miss G. She says, "Do you think all the sold properties are by Northerners fleeing their bad cities?"
I don't know who the buyers are, but there are a lot of people moving here from Alabama. We are in Alabama. Okay. Most of the people are Texas, Florida, and Georgia are the biggest states. People are in Virginia are the biggest states. I think a lot of New Yorkers are afraid to be out here, and I don't blame them.
They're mainly going to Florida.
It's also called slap out. A lot of people still refer to slap out. How many people live there? They don't even mention. It's a really small community. It doesn't even mention the population. Oh, here we go. Less than 5,000. Yeah. Less than 5,000 people. And they have like 2 Mexican restaurants. Unbelievable. It's pretty out there. I don't think Holtville has it in address, though. I don't think they do.
No, that half Mexican restaurant, half gas station place was closer to Auburn.
Oh, that was close to Auburn? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like by Lake Martin. You're right. Let's see what's going on in Millbrook. I do agree that Deetsville is much nicer. Deetsville really is a place. I wish we had ended up in Deetsville, but probably couldn't afford it either way. Prices have been going up here a lot. As you saw, everything in Deetsville is pending. Millbrook is our address. Look at this one for $125, baby.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
that's in our and it's up on a hill. It looks like it's close to where we live.
Yeah.
Let's see. See where it's at. Is this on the road that goes out? There's Deetsville Highway. Yeah, I know where this is. This is just like the back road, like if you're heading towards Elmore. So this is close to us. Cool. Oh, I wish I could send this to some. I wish somebody would buy this house that I knew, because I can't buy it. Like send it to my family in Florida and say, "Come on, do it." Look at this, guys.
That'd be more your sister's style.
Yeah, my sister would be awesome for her. I wish I could send it to her.
I will send it to her.
3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's up on a hill. This area is a little bit more heavily congested. I'll show you guys where this area is. But for $125 a livable house, are you kidding me?
Show me the inside.
Well, look at the inside. It's right here. See, they're kind of packed on top of each other. It's probably this one in the corner. Yeah, there it is. Hey, I did a job on this street.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did a job on this street. This is a really nice neighborhood. I just recently did a job here.
Show me the pictures.
It's probably this one right here in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
You do have it's a very nice street. I've worked in here already.
Oh yeah, that's a nice area.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a little bit heavier. You know, it's inside of Millbrook city limits, so it's a little bit more congested. Yeah, there it is. It's up on a hill. I wonder if this lot belongs to you. I hope they don't put another house next to you. That would. I wonder if it owns this land or if that's an easement or something.
Probably an easement.
Probably an easement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen this house. I know where it is. I would. For somebody that just like doesn't even want a yard, just wants to live here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks pretty. It's up on a hill.
Nice backyard.
It's on a slope.
Yeah.
All brick, shingle roof. I wish we had a brick house.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. The interior looks like ours, except for we don't have tile. Oh, yo, they use the same colors as our house. They painted that nasty brown just like ours.
Yeah.
It looks like our house on the interior. Looks very nice. Very well decorated. Very simple. This is comparable to our house, except for it's got brick. It looks so much like our house.
Yeah.
Even the kitchen looks like ours. Ooh, we should put a backsplash in our kitchen. We haven't thought about that, have we? We should do that. This one's got.
That was in my plans.
Yeah, it's not that hard to do it. I could do it myself.
Yeah.
It's not.
We're not ready.
Kitchen's not amazing. It's kind of small. I like that our kitchen's a little bit bigger and it's open. This one's kind of like enclosed.
Yeah, I know what I want to do in here.
Check out the view, the bedroom. Nice bedroom.
Yeah.
This is for $125,000. You can't beat that.
No.
What do you guys think? If you're watching the video, what do you think? For $125,000.
Chum, what goes up must come down. House prices will be coming down.
They will.
In the near future,
You need to get out. If you're in the city, get out. Get out before it's too late. Actually, I just made a video. It's uploading now. It's going to be in Spanish. It's kind of odd that I'm throwing a Spanish video into our channel. But it's aimed at Spanish people in Florida, so I think it's in Spanish. I'm telling people in Florida, get out! Get out! Because these prices are going to come down. Not around here, but in places that are overpriced. People are going to get out. People are going to get out. It doesn't make sense to live in these $300,000, $400,000. If this house was in Naples, Florida, this house would be $340,000. In fact, let's look at Golden Gate City, which, by the way, Golden Gate City is so ghetto. I've done some videos there. People call it Golden Ghetto.
It is.
Golden Gate City, which is Golden Gate, Florida, according to this thing. I don't know why. Golden Gate City is so ghetto. Demographically, it's not really. It's very mixed. It's unbelievable how expensive going. Like I see some of these houses, and I'm like, look at this house. Who on earth pays $390,000 for a house in Golden Gate City? And the realtor didn't even fill out the information for it, so it's been on here for 76 days. It's not Who on earth is gonna pay $380,000 for this crap. This is what it's like living in Naples, Florida. This is adjacent to Naples. This is a crappy area in Naples. Put it that way. Look, it's got like mold on the freaking ceiling. It's got no yard. Look at the neighbors right up on top of you. You can see like 3 different fences.
That could be $400,000 in trash inside.
And then you gotta finance it. So look, they didn't even finish painting it. They started painting it, didn't finish it. You can tell they're Cuban. Just by I can tell you these people are Cuban. Just by they got 2 rice cookers. They're definitely Cuban.
Yep.
Oh my gosh! Look, they got 2 rice cookers, and then they got an aluminum pot.
Yeah.
Definitely Cubans. What on earth? I hope they get out. I really hope they look. Oh my gosh, Kate! Look, they got curtains. They got curtains on the doorway. Oh my gosh, they are definitely Cuban.
Erica Sanchez says that's too much money.
It will sell eventually. It might sell. They might have to drop the price considerably. They're definitely Cuban. Oh my gosh, you can just tell. Look at the appliances. See, they're rusted, and then they got the water lines running throughout. They didn't even run the water lines to the wall. They don't have covers.
Trump says an investor looking for the low interest rate.
Yeah. An investor looking for interest rate. Stupid investors. Exactly. That means it's always going to be a rental property. It's always going to be a trashy house. I would not buy. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh, that is so trashy. Look at that. They just kind of pieced it together. And by the way, the bank won't finance that because the bank won't finance this house. Probably a bank won't. With this illegal structure, I know this county very well on the building permits and stuff. This is an illegal structure, and it's got electrical stuff running through. They got electrical outlets on an illegal structure. With Florida laws, a bank won't finance this. Look at how small the living room is, and they got the Miami furniture.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is so Cuban. They went to Miami for their furniture. They have a guitar. Ooh, they got a guitar.
Oh.
A mí me gusta que baile Marieta. Where's my maracas?
Oh, they
They got the Opalaka flea market shares. Oh my. Yeah, these are totally Cuban. Is this an efficiency? No, it's the same kitchen.
Yeah.
This is horrible. I would not buy this. You can totally tell these people are Cuban. They got a fan outside. Oh my gosh, you can totally tell they're. Oh, they got a pool, which is illegal.
Yeah.
A bank will not finance this house. That pool is illegal. You cannot have an above ground pool in this county. This is all illegal. They put $20,000 into illegal additions and stuff. This house belongs in Hialeah. Look at this, the soffit falling apart.
Yeah.
They got Australian pines. Oh my gosh, I would not touch another washer and dryer. This isn't efficient. This is a duplex.
Yeah.
There's 2 sides to this. See?
Yeah.
Now I just figured it out. It is a duplex. Man, I wouldn't touch that property. Do you know what you get in Alabama for $308,000? I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't. Everything that you see in Golden Gate City, it's like, what on earth are they thinking with these prices in Naples, man? And again, it's a Naples address, but it's not the city of Naples. This is a suburban ghetto, basically outside of Naples. It's horrible. Like, it's like the type of place where I'll show you guys real quick. I'll show you guys how indecent Golden Gate City is. I'm not saying it's a bad place to live, but the prices don't make sense. And it is ghetto. It has very ghetto parts. So here's Naples. What are you guys up to? Any comments yet? You guys are not even commenting today. That's too much money. An investor looking for a low interest rate. Yeah, I don't know what. And those investors looking for a bunch of low interest rates, they're a bunch of idiots, is what they are. An investor looking for a low interest rate, that's an idiot. That's what I consider. It is so ghetto. Like, they have this. I'll show you guys here. Where's Golden Gate? Oh, they put a new roof on the heart. Like, this is a business center here. Let me see. It's trashy and ghetto. Golden Gate City is trashy and ghetto. It's not a place that I would want to live. I mean, I've done videos there. Look them up on my channel if you're really interested. Look at how trashy and ghetto Golden Gate City is. Look at this. It's just a trashy ghetto place. Look at this. You know? This pool, look at the pool's abandoned. They got junk all over their property. It's a ghetto, trashy place. It's not a place I would want to live. It's like almost as trashy as Miami. It's just, actually, Miami's cleaner, to be honest. It's just a ghetto, trashy place, and they want so much money for these houses. Some are a lot are contingent actually, and you just can't help but feel bad for the people that are buying these houses. Look at this, $280,000, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, less it's smaller than my house, and on a tiny lot. Built in 1980. It's an old house. You can't help but feel bad for the people. It doesn't have photos. When they don't have photos, it means it's a total gut job, probably. You can't help but feel bad for the people that are buying these properties. An empty lot in Golden Gate City, $100,000. It makes no sense, guys. It's ridiculous. $500,000 for a house in Golden Gate City. What type of idiot pays $500,000 to live in Golden Gate City? $500,000 to live in Golden Gate City. It is. I know Naples. I spent 20 years of my life there. I'm like, it just blows my mind how ridiculous these prices are. It makes no sense. I don't get it. I really don't. What are you guys thinking? How many people we got? Only 17 people on board, y'all, and you guys are quiet in the mornings. At night, you guys ask more questions. I think you guys are watching me from work or something. You can't really... Anybody watching me from work right now? Who's watching me from work? Am I keeping you from working? Oh, I feel bad. Who's watching from work? So let's go back to Alabama. I can't do this. I'm going to have a heart attack. Let's look up Bonita Springs real quick. At least Bonita Springs has charm to a degree. At least Bonita Springs has beaches. But I still don't get these prices. It just blows my mind. Look, this one's on the water. I kind of get it. It's on the water. It has golf access. This house will probably flood with a little bit of rain. A little bit of storm surge. I kind of get this one because at least it's on the water. I don't know if you can put a boat up behind that. There's probably not enough space for a boat. I can kind of get this one because it's in Bonita Springs. I kind of get this one. Is that water for me? You got me a water.
Oh, yeah, it was for you.
Oh, it's not for me? Well, that's inconsiderate. Let's get back to Elmore County, Alabama. I can't do this.
They want to know about Winterhaven.
Winterhaven? I don't like it. It's just another trashy ghetto in Florida. I don't like the Orlando area. I really don't. It's Naples became Orlando, by the way, and I just came and let Florida. I'm having so much fun over here. I can't even. Winterhaven, the traffic and along this area is so horrible.
So if you enjoy traffic, then move here.
Yeah, it's a little bit nicer in the central region, but it just ain't me. I can't do it anymore. This thing's got a really nice town square though. Lots of Mexican restaurants. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore, y'all. Every time I think about Florida, oh, I ended up inside a business. I'm not trying to end up inside the business. I'm trying to be on the main streets here. Let's see if we can try this again.
The street view has inside of a restaurant.
Yeah, you can. You drop it in front of a restaurant. It's a dead town already. Like you just there's main street. Ooh, yeah, trashy Florida looks. Another thing about Florida is like people say, "Oh, it's Alabama's backwards and poor," and you think Florida isn't backwards and poor in like 100 places? Look at the traffic. I see these cars. Every time people say Florida, I'm like, I think all these cars, and I just get dizzy.
And you know what they got here that they don't have in Florida?
Crime.
No, like you notice it more at the grocery store.
Criminals.
No.
Elmore County.
Manners.
Elmore County.
Yeah.
This is Elmore County, y'all. This one sold finally, baby. The one for $89,000 finally. Well, it was on for what? 33 days. Yeah. This is a house that's set on the market for 33 days. Because here they go quicker than that. Somebody finally bought it. I'm glad.
Nisi says, I'm moving from Pennsylvania and we are retired. What do you recommend?
What is your budget for a house and what do you care about? Do you like playing golf? Do you like country roads? Do you like shopping? Do you like a lot of restaurants? All that is going to make a difference in what type of places what do you want from your retirement? What price tag do you need? I'm telling you, I would not think twice about this area here, where we're at now. Not because it's where we live, but because it just really is great. And again, I didn't pick this place. This is just where we landed. This is our move was an empty lot in this area is going for $25,000.
Miss G says that was a yucky property for $389,000.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Elmore County's a nice place. You got Wetumpka, you got Deetsville. This one in Elmore. Let's look at this one. New roof. What year was it built in? 1977. This is an old one. It just hit the market. 3.2 on less than a third of an acre. I could totally see our house being worth more than this one.
Yeah.
First of all, it's only got a third of an acre. It's a little bit bigger than our house, but I can add an addition.
Look at the interior.
Yeah, let's see what it looks like. It's a 77. It's an old house. How is our house not worth more than this? Let's see what the interior looks like. It's not granted.
They replied. Nisi replied back.
Yeah.
Water, $250,000, and fishing.
For 200, if you like fishing, there's a lot of fishing here now. It's not saltwater fishing. It's freshwater fishing. Are you okay with freshwater? Does it have to be saltwater? Because if it has to be saltwater fishing, do you care freshwater or saltwater? That's actually a question. Do you want saltwater or freshwater? What do you like? Fishing. Less than 250. Answer that question for me. Oh, it's got a big attached. Yeah, I can see how it's worth more than ours. It's got like an attached garage. New roof. We got a new roof. Yeah, I can see how this is worth more than our property. Here's one for 94, but it's got a flat roof. Oh, it's got an acre though. Let's check it out. Where's it at? Tallahassee.
She says doesn't matter.
Okay, well, I'm going to show you what 250 gets you in our area. So in our area, in Elmore County, see it's in red? This is Elmore County. You're north of Montgomery. Montgomery is not a great place to be. But this county, just to the north of here, is amazing. You have Lake Martin, okay? Lake Martin has bass fishing. You have largemouth bass. You also have what they call striper bass, which are giant bass. They're huge. Lake Martin has incredible fishing. I'm going to give you two options. I'm going to give you an Alabama option, and I'm going to give you a Florida option in that price range, okay? So, and we're going to go at 250 or less. So here's Lake Martin. It's beautiful. It's hilly terrain. It's a man-made lake. It's got great fishing. You'll enjoy Lake Martin. The water's not too dirty. Lake Martin is absolutely beautiful, okay? And so here in Elmore County, where I live, the fishing is good. You have Lake Martin, which is what we're looking at now. Okay, you have a beautiful lake. There's a little lighthouse by the lake. It's massive. And actually, if you step it up to about 300,000, you can be directly on. You can be directly on the lake. Now, the thing about being directly on Lake Martin is that there's not any cities. It's just houses. So you might want to be a little bit further out. You know, I like to be a little bit. I don't like to be that far out. There's not much out there, but it's beautiful. So you have a freshwater option here in Alabama. Lake Martin, as you can tell, it's absolutely massive. So there's Lake Martin. It is massive. It's a gigantic lake. Okay. You also have Lake Jordan. Here's Lake Jordan, which is really the Coosa River that's been dammed up, but it's beautiful, and we've done some live streams there. Lake Jordan, again, another beautiful area. So you don't have to be directly on the water. Oh, this is an old image. So, you have Wetumpka is a good town. I've done a lot of live streams in Wetumpka, so you'll be able to really get familiar with Elmore County through my YouTube channel. So here's Wetumpka. You have the Coosa River. People do fish in here. let's look at real estate. We're gonna start by looking at let's try to get into the 250 range. So here is let's find one for about 250. It was 260. We're trying to stay below that. 250. Let's see here. There's one for a little bit higher. Let's look at this one. It's actually a little bit outside of your price range. 264. It's a little bit. Maybe they'll let it go for 250. Who knows? So let's pretend this is 250. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,500 square feet. This is a massive house on Mountain Laurel. I think I've already been on this street and worked for somebody here. Let's see exactly where it's at. So this is a little bit outside of your price range. I don't like to recommend. I never recommend more than your price range. I always recommend less, but just for the give you a general idea. This house has a lake in the backyard, just about. I mean, I'm sure you'll have water. You can probably fish in your backyard on this little lake.
Because I have wiggle room.
Okay, you have wiggle room. All right, cool. It's just, I mean, it's not a huge difference. So it's a beautiful neighbor. Ooh, Emerald. It's in a golf club. So I don't know if you care about golf. I personally don't. It's a little bit further out than Wetumpka. Where's Wetumpka? Yeah, it's still. Oh, this is a beautiful area. This is all mountains out here, and the good thing about this area is you can run back into Montgomery to the nice side of Montgomery for, like if you're doing shopping or something. So here you are in the mountains, okay? It's in a golf club. I don't care. I don't know if you care for a golf club. I personally don't. But anyways, at least, you have security probably there, and you got a golf club and, whatever. This is a beautiful area. I mean, amazing. But you're 15 minutes from, this is a casino here outside of Montgomery. It's got a restaurant. In like 15, 20 minutes, you're on the east side of Montgomery, where you have Mexican restaurants, Walmarts, Starbucks, Cracker Barrel, Chick-fil-A, Texas Roadhouse, University of Alabama, Auburn. Now, there's actually an Auburn University here?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. I mean, look at this. You're just outside of the nice suburban part of Montgomery. So this is a great option here. It's in Elmore County. Property taxes are really low here. Let's get back to it. Let's look what the house looks like.
She says my husband loves golfing.
Oh, if your husband loves golfing, this could be your house. You might want to jump on this one.
Yeah. Call the realtor.
Call the realtor. Yeah. So here it is. It's 260. It's got a fireplace, wood floors. Yeah. I love the fireplace. I love the wood floors. Beautiful. Kitchen's decent. They did tile on the backsplash. That's a little bit of an odd touch. Is that like granite or like that new? Functional. Oh, I love the new appliances. Looks very functional. Absolutely. Yeah. Looks great, man. Ooh, yeah, I like this. Yeah. Love it, love it. And this is a very nice area, by the way. I've worked in this area already. In fact, one of my customers is building a house out here right now in this area. I worked for them recently, delivering materials to a new house, and I can tell you, it's a great area. I mean, it's mountain drives. Great little restaurants. This is beautiful. This is a castle. You got glass block windows. That's a nice little touch. Not everybody knows how to install that. It gives you the light and it gives you the privacy. Really nice touch. It's got a big bathtub and a shower in this bathroom. This is a massive house. I don't know if you need a house this big. You might not need a house this big. But for $250, look, you got water in your backyard. That's beautiful. You got golf, water, fishing. You're near Lake Jordan, you're near Lake Martin. You're not going to be on the water every single day. But if you are, another thing, you could probably park a boat in this property and your neighbors probably won't care. That's the thing about Alabama is they're not too picky here. So I'm sure you could probably park a boat out here. Either way, it's like $40 a month for a storage lot. And there are a lot of storage places. So this could be a great option. The other option I would recommend to you, and I don't know how big of a city you want to be near. $250 doesn't get you a lot in Florida. It really doesn't. One place where you could probably get by with $250.
She says, I absolutely love this house. Doesn't have a pool.
It doesn't have a pool. That is true. But it's in a community, but you want your private pool. Now, you're definitely going to have to stretch your budget to be in Florida. But for that price range in Florida, I'm going to show you two options. One's probably going to be a little bit outside of a little bit more than $250. You said you're a little bit flexible. Where was that one place we went to that was really... Remember it was up along the East Coast? It was called... where we stayed. We stayed in Stewart.
Stewart.
Yeah, so it was south of Stewart. Okay, This is a great option in Florida. It's called Hobe Sound. Again, lots of golf clubs. We stayed here and it was absolutely beautiful. You have Jupiter beaches, which are amazing. You can fish the backwaters. You can get out into the Atlantic Ocean. So if you like salt water and you're trying to stay in that price range, Hobe Sound's great. Now, you're south of Stewart, so if you need to get into Stewart, Stewart's got everything you need. I don't like Stewart too much. The roadways make absolutely no sense. The roads in Stewart really don't make any sense. If you're driving through the city, it's like, who designed this place? It makes no sense. Another thing I don't like about Stewart is, how did I end up here? Is the hood, which is like the bad part of town, is directly adjacent to downtown, which is kind of like, why would they put the bad part of town right next to downtown? But this little community in here is very kind of trashy and hood and dangerous. You know, government housing, people selling weed out in their driveways and stuff like that. The hood. So I don't like that the Stewart itself. It's very similar to other Florida cities in that, you know. But anyways, I don't recommend Stewart. But you can get into Stewart, okay? I would recommend looking at Hobe Sound. And it's not Hobie Sound. I think it's pronounced Hobe Sound. We spent some time here on our last trip, and it's absolutely beautiful. Great houses. There are golf course communities, and they are building a lot of stuff just outside of town. So let's look at that. Let's see what prices are going for. And again, in Florida, you're going to have to stretch your budget a little bit more in Florida, and you're gonna have HOA fees. Ooh, that's ridiculous. See, that's a house in. Ugh. Oh my gosh, there may not be anything left. It's a condo, but you don't want to live in a condo. See, oh my gosh, it's almost as expensive as Naples. I can't believe it.
Why don't you try Denellen? I think you might be able to get in still.
Denellen may be a great option. Good option, baby. Denellen. Oh my god, I can't believe that area is so expensive. We were up there. It didn't look expensive. But you can get a new house for $350.
Yeah, the thing with Denellen is you've got springs, you're in proximity to beaches.
Here's one for $264. Same exact price as the one over there. There's only one photo.
Rivers for fishing. When
there's one photo, it usually means the house is totally trash. I can't believe that area is that expensive.
Yeah.
Wow, that's actually a surprise. You'd think there'd be something in that price range. Mm-hmm. I can't believe there's nothing.
Why don't you change the specification? Yeah.
Here's a house for $10 million on the beach. We're getting carried away. All right. I guess nice stuff is expensive.
She doesn't like the area.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I really don't. Denellen you might like.
Yeah.
Denellen, let me show you where Denellen is. You should be able to find in Citrus County, Florida.
If I could afford it, I would live there.
Yeah. Yeah, Citrus County is nice. Now, what a downside to Citrus County is the drug situation is really bad there. Mm-hmm. It's Central Florida. It's bad. But don't get me wrong, Citrus County has a lot of good stuff going for it. There's no one particular major city in Citrus County. You got Floral City, Inverness, Citrus Hills, Beverly Hills, Pine Ridge, Citrus Springs, and Denellen. So Citrus County has a lot of good things going for it. And it is one of the most affordable areas in Florida. You have the amazingly beautiful Crystal River, okay? The water there, you got these natural springs. There are no actual beaches in Citrus County, but you have natural springs, clear water. There is a shoreline, but it doesn't have beaches. So there's a lot of great fishing. If you love fishing, Citrus County is one of the best places you can be in Florida. You got redfish, snapper, grouper if you go a little bit offshore. And then you have bass. You can see manatees. Here's a manatee right here. Really, Citrus County really is a gem of Florida. And it is affordable. Let's look at the real estate. Now, in Citrus County, you got Denellen. You got, here's a house for $200,000 in Denellen. I like the town of Denellen. It's a little trashy. It's not the cleanest town. It's got everything you need. We almost moved here. When we first sold our house, before we came to Alabama, we really thought about this place. How many people we got watching, baby? 20. Welcome on board, everybody. So here's a nice house for $200,000. It's nothing special, but I'm just giving you a ballpark so you have an idea. And there are in in Citrus Springs, there's actually a golf club. There's golf clubs in Citrus Springs, just like there are in Denellen. So, great options. It has a palm tree, beautiful trees in the background. Again, this is not a spectacular house, but I'm just giving you a ballpark idea. And this house, you could have probably got this house for 120 not too long ago, but Florida prices are going up. It's nothing special, but it's a decent livable house. You know.
No pool.
No pool, no pool, no pool. It's outdated, very outdated.
Yeah.
I mean, they put new appliances. It's still outdated.
Mhm.
I can't believe how much Florida's gone up. Like, you could have got this for 120 like 2 years ago.
Mhm.
In fact, I would love to see what they got that house for. Let's look at it real quick. What did they get this house for? Is it property history? Yeah, they sold it for 166, which is a lot for that house, I think, in Denellen. Oh, the other thing about Denellen that I forgot to tell you is in Denellen, so you have in Citrus County, here's the Crystal River, right? You also have the Rainbow River, which is one of Florida's most majestic places. Now, a house on the Rainbow River is going to set you back about $1 million, but you can get on the Rainbow River. It's absolutely one of the most majestic rivers in Florida, places in Florida, period. And the people from Ocala, they come up in here to spend the weekend. I've done some videos. If you go on my channel, you write Rainbow River, you can see a lot of videos I've done here. You can also YouTube Rainbow River, and you'll see how amazing this place is. Other people have done it. It's crystal clear water. Swampy's Bar and Grill, one of the best restaurants in Florida, in my opinion. You can sit there, and it's amazing. If you like water and fishing and stuff like that, Denellen is a great option. The food is amazing. The views, here's a view. Look at this. Clear water. You can swim in that water. It's mineral fed. There are alligators, but usually it doesn't prevent people from swimming. Tubing on the Rainbow River is really massive. So it's absolutely an amazing place to be. So look into Citrus County, which is Denellen, not to be confused with Dunedin, Denellen. But here's a new house for 170 in Denellen. Not bad. Now, you may not want a small yard. You probably want something bigger. But if it's just to give you a ballpark. I mean, if you can get a new house for 170 in Denellen, looks like it's furnished, ready to go. I mean, appliances. That's not bad at all.
Mm-hmm.
New construction. Somebody's already living in it, though?
Well, make it a larger picture, Jose.
Yeah. Somebody's living in it. It's a new house with somebody's living in it. But anyways, for 170 you can get a new house in Denellen. That's not bad at all. Construction price, there's not too much of a markup on that. So 170, it might be on a dirt road. It's got a well. It's on a dirt road. Okay. You probably want something nice. So let's get into it. Let's look at Pine Ridge. Now, the areas to avoid, just so you understand, and you're probably not going to, in that price range, if it's a job, you got to answer it, see what it is. If it's Pine Ridge, Florida. I got a phone call. Might be for work.
Hey, Coral.
Ignore it.
Yeah.
Turn it off. So, the area you want to avoid in Citrus County is there's a little place called Beverly Hills. Don't let the name fool you. You can end up in a Beverly Hills address and be all right, but you don't want to end up in this triangle. See this triangle right here? This triangle is a very crappy area to end up. And the other area you don't want to end up in is Hernando. Hernando is prone to flooding and trashiness. So if you avoid Hernando, Beverly Hills, and to be honest, directly in Crystal River is pretty crappy. If you stay out of those areas, like Pine Ridge is a great area. Citrus Springs, stay away from like the really populated pockets like these. You know what's a great little area here is Citrus Hills. If you like golf, Citrus Hills is a great option. It's not gated, but it's you don't go back there unless you live there. I don't know how much houses have gone up in this area. Let's look at it real quick. But you have beautiful golf courses. And again, you have the Rainbow River. You have the Gulf of Mexico. Beautiful golf courses in here. So this could be an option for you. Pine Ridge and Citrus Hills. This one might have a pool. Let's see here. Let's find one. Let's find one in that $250 price range. I know I've kind of gone kind of far with this, but Um, my husband loves golfing. Awesome. I absolutely love the house. Doesn't have a pool. Yep. Not liking that area. I totally get it. This is nice. So, Dunellen is a great area. Here's one for 265 in Dunellen, in Citrus Springs. So, Citrus Springs. I will warn you, they want to put some Section 8 housing in Citrus Springs, and that's kind of kept a lot of people out. But they're not going to put it right next to you. And if it's Florida, you're going to have to, like in Florida, you're going to have to deal with a trashy element no matter where you are. Crap, I was in Naples, Florida, the richest county, and I had to deal with a trashy element, so don't let that scare you. So for 265, same price range as the other house, here's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath on a quarter acre in Citrus Springs. Now they have the HOA and a civil association, and it's kind of gone to crap there. So that's not good. But let's just look at the house. It's beautiful, nice green grass. You got some palm trees. You got some pine trees in the back. Looks like it's got a gazebo and a little shed out back. So it's a beautiful property. Shingle roof doesn't look too bad. Looks like a concrete block house. Nice tall ceilings. I don't know why they did this mural, but they did somehow. A lot of elderly people, like 70, 80, 90 years old. So there might be some Italian and Greek touches to this house that may not be your cup of tea, and I totally get it. Nice open floor plan. It's very spacious. They do have carpet in the main living area. It's a little bit of an outdated touch. You may want some tile. Looks like the kitchen looks all right. It's not newer. Again, very outdated design, color themes. They do have tile in the kitchen. That's always a plus. New appliances are always great. So you may be able to find something in Citrus County, and there are golf clubs in Citrus County. What is the best place to live in the area out of Tampa? Diverse in-house, commute to the district, not much traffic. Caribbean, the area we're looking at now is Citrus County, Florida. It is just to the north of Tampa. Oh, that's another thing. You're not too far from Tampa, so you can really get some exciting things in. The thing about Citrus County is you're 50 miles from Orlando, and you're, I think, 65 miles or 68 miles from Tampa. And there's actually an expressway. This is the Veterans Expressway, and they're extending it. See this line right here? They're going to extend it. So if you want to be in a golf club, the Black Diamond Golf Club is definitely out of your price range. This is $1 million golf club, so this is not a golf club you probably could afford. But look into Citrus Hills. Let me see if Citrus Hills shows up as an individual district here. Citrus Hills might be in your price range. Lots of fishing. Oh, it is. Great. Citrus Hills is a clean place. They have they don't have a Starbucks, but they have what they call a cattle dog. Let's see here. Here's a Hernando address. I guess 380, 300. Let's look at 300. That's a little far stretch. Nah, not too much of a stretch. 360. Here's a 229. And it's a Hernando address. Not all of Hernando's bad. But you don't want to be... there are nice places in Hernando. See, like this is nice in here. Nice big clean houses. Beautiful area. Natural beauty for sure. What you don't want to be is like right on US 41. Then you get a little bit trashier. Right on US 41. But if you're, Citrus Hills is a great area. Very wooded, underdeveloped. They have this thing called Cattle Dog restaurant. Here it is. They have, nice clean shop. It's not a massive area. But you have, they actually have it on here. Great. So you have nice little shopping plazas like this one here. You got palm trees. It's not as hot and humid as South Florida. It's a little bit more nice. You don't have Starbucks, but you got Cattle Dog. This is where the upscale people meet. They also have car clubs. I don't know if your husband's into like antique cars, but the Black Diamond Golf Club, which is definitely out of your price range from what you're telling me. You have great golf clubs. So look into this area. Keep an eye on Citrus Hills. There's lots of different golf clubs in here. You may find what you're looking for. It's a beautiful area. I would have personally moved there myself. I really would have. We actually had an option there, but it's sold. Oh, it's got a pool. That you said a pool. Here we go. This one's got a pool. Awesome. This may be the comparable we're looking for. Here we go. I don't like the design of the house. It's kind of outdated and weird, but let's look at it. I mean, it's got a pool. It's got a nice kitchen, open floor plan, a little bit outdated. Not bad. Carpets. I don't like the color of that carpet one bit. Green carpet. Yikes. It's gonna need some renovations probably. I don't know how picky you are about interior. I wouldn't really care other than the green carpet. That would definitely have to go. That is one outdated thing. But they have floors now that aren't that expensive.
Caribbean says Citrus Hill expensive.
Yeah, it is expensive. It's not cheap, but it's she's looking for a particular thing. So it's got a garage. That's good. Washer and dryer in the garage. I never liked that. I like it where we have it. No, it's got palm trees in the front yard. And it's got a pool. I mean, it's kind of outdated and ugly, but I mean, it isn't that price range. Again, in Florida, you're not going to get the deal you're going to get in Alabama and Florida, but it's got it's decent. It's got half an acre, and it is in Citrus Hill, so it is part of the golf club. It was built in 2000. It's not that old. Look, built in 2000. They went with an outdated style, but that's not a bad option if you're willing to do a little bit of work. I mean, this house with the right touches, not bad for $229. And again, in Florida, you're going to have to sacrifice something. It is in Citrus Hills, which is a great area. It is in proximity to Beverly Hills, but, they kind of keep their trash within their own little district. Denellen. So look into Citrus County. Now, if you're looking at Denellen, once you get into Marion County, which is
Hey, Chelsea.
the next county over is Marion, and that's Ocala, and the property taxes are higher. But trust me, you have stuff going on here. If you like fishing, great fishing, Crystal River, Homosassa River, beautiful. Let me see what's going on in Homosassa as far as prices, because Homosassa is one of those little places that is really let's see what's going on in Homosassa. How many people we got on so far, babe? Oh, we got 24 people. Cool. Homosassa, Florida. Oh, wow.
Okay, Caribbean wants some help.
What's he looking for?
What's the best place to live in area of Tampa that diverse in-house commute to district, not much traffic, IAB at least under 35 minutes to business and career.
Yeah, I'll get to you.
800 to 1,000 a month is good.
Okay, I'll get to you in a minute on that. Let me finish up helping this person. I'll get right to you in Caribbean. Give me a second, all right? I want to wrap up helping Nice de Jesus. Yeah, Nice de Jesus. And Nice de Jesus, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. If you're watching and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I'll wrap up this person's question. I really wanted to get to her question because she had a great question. This one's pending. It's already sold, but it's in Homosassa. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Small lot, but it's in that price range, $280. Looks like a newer construction. Nice pine trees in the background. I love pine trees. Yeah, nice wooded lot next to it. Oh, it's in a new development. Okay. No pool though. Oh, it's really small. They're right up against each other.
Chelsea suggested Davenport, Florida. It's an up-and-coming area in Polk County.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot going on in Polk County, but I don't like the traffic in Polk County. I don't like Polk County for traffic and for how trashy it is. So this is, I don't know if this is up your alley, but I mean, it's very beautiful new home in that price range. Very small yard. I don't like that. So there are options in Florida. Check out Citrus County. I don't like. We went through Davenport. We were there recently, right before we came over here. I don't like that area. There are country little spots, I just don't like that. I'm sorry, I just don't like it out there. I really don't. We ran through Polk County. I just don't like it. The traffic. I can't do it out there. I'm sorry. The other option that could work for you on Nice de Jesus is Venice. Now Venice will put you into the 200 into the 300,000s for sure. But I'll tell you this: Venice, Florida, they've built. Now it might stretch your budget a little bit, but you'll get everything you're looking for. They've built. Venice is a beautiful town, by the way. It's got every shopping, lots of high-end shopping, a beautiful beach, majestic at that. It's one of the best beaches in Florida. It's a beautiful little town, clean city. This is not a trashy place. Venice is a very clean city. But to the east of Venice, they've built out here They did an island walk. Now there's an island walk in Bonita Springs. There's one in you might be able to look into Bonita Springs. It's gonna push your budget though. De Jesus. It's going to really push your budget. It really is. In Caribbean, I'll get to you in a minute. All right, Caribbean, you're next. All right. Let me finish up with De Jesus here, because I really want to help her. It's the first time I think I've actively helped her on the channel. Me and you, we've talked a lot. So let me just finish with her. I'm not ignoring you, right, buddy? I'll get to you in a minute. Venice is a great option. It's going to put you into the 300,000s, but they're building communities out here. There's Island Walk. Island Walk is a great community. There's one in Bonita Springs. There's one in Naples. There's one here in Venice. And there's one in West Palm Beach, I believe, but I don't recommend Palm Beach County at all. Stay away from Palm Beach County. Venice is, I'll show you where it's at. It's between Tampa and Naples, right in the middle. The town of Venice is impeccable. It's beautiful. They're building stuff out here, and I did videos here. There's Venetian Falls. There's Stony Brook. These are new developments, and the prices for these developments are, at least last time I checked, were in the 300,000s. So there's also Renaissance. Now this Renaissance one, they hadn't sold too many houses from what I remember. So I don't know if in the last 6 months to a year what's happening, but here they're even building here's a new business center going up with all types of restaurants. So let's look at Venice. Why am I getting trailers? I don't want to see trailers. Here's a house in Venice for $225. It's not gigantic, but it's got a garage, and I'm sure you could probably throw a boat in there if you had to. I'm guessing you probably want communities and stuff. Let's see exactly where this is. So Venice is affordable, and I don't know how long it's going to stay affordable for. By the way, Venice is rated as one of the best cities in Florida by me and by a lot of other YouTube lists. So this is within the city of Venice. It's in South Venice. Lots of restaurants, shopping. South Venice is probably not the best place in Venice. If you had to pick a place in Venice, it's probably the least attractive. It would be it. But again, a bad part of Venice is it's a really highly rated city, so it's not a trashy. It's not like horrible. Anyways, 225. I don't like this one at all. Let's skip on this one. It's kind of neighbors nearby. You could probably do a little bit better than that. It's not a bad property, but anyways, if somebody 3-bedroom, 2-bath, you can't beat this. Let's look at it anyways. Looks pretty clean, built in 1980, but it's a brick house, well kept. Looks clean, nice. That's not bad, So Venice, and again, you might be able to find a new construction for $300,000. At least that's what they were going for right before everything got crazy. I haven't checked on Venice since COVID, so we'll look at it now. This ain't bad. It's clean, You got new appliances, new washer, dryer. The yard, it's urban. It's not bad. This ain't bad. I mean, this house in Naples would be at least $100,000 to it. And to be honest, Venice is a nice town. I want to see if I can find a new community. I'm getting too many condos and too many. Where are the new communities at?
Filter your search.
Like maybe. Let's see, new construction or something. Home age. Let's look at stuff that's less than 10 years old.
Oh, they have new construction.
Yeah, but let's do 10 years or more. Let's see if we can filter out the mobile homes and. Oh, I don't want to see trailers. Let's get rid of trailers. Lot size, home age. I ain't forgot about you, Caribbean. We'll get to it. Property type. Where's property type? Here we go. Let's look at single family home. Okay, let's get rid of all these trailers. Okay, 209. Here we go. That's a condo. I want to find. Here we go. We found one for you. Okay, we found one. Yes. De Jesus. I think I found one for you. Thank you so much. You've been helpful. Make sure you subscribe to Jesus if you're not subscribed, and keep watching us in Caribbean. I'll get to you in a minute, all right? So we've probably found what you're looking for. Here's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,000 square foot house. That's giant. This is nice. This is nice. It's on a small lot, but I think we found what we're looking for you. I don't know what your tastes are or whatever. Maybe you like more country, but this is nice. This is just to give you comparables. This is a good Florida comparable. Love it. Love the palm trees. And again, Venice is very tropical. This is a nice community. It's probably gated. I'm almost certain it's gated. It doesn't. Oh, it does have a pool. It's got a pool. It's got a small golf cart garage. I love this. This may be it right here. It's got a small yard, but it's okay if you have a 2,000 square foot house. If you don't have a yard, I guess you can deal with it. Besides, it's Florida. You don't. It's hot as crap out there. You probably want to be inside the house all day. I love the blinds that roll up and down. Very modern. I love these windows. It's got a very. I would actually do this myself if I was in this price range. I love the granite, the white granite. This is a good option. And again, Venice is a perfect little town. I did videos there. You can look at them. I love the kitchen. Granite, white matching floors. This is splendid. I would go for this. The white appliances are probably outdated, but the whole kitchen's white, so I don't know if stainless steel would make sense there. Big bedroom, of course. 2,000 square foot. It's gonna be spacious. I'm gonna drink your water, Katie.
Okay.
It's even got ice in it. Look at the size of that bathroom.
Yeah.
And it's got a tub and a shower. Look at that walk-in closet. Oh, yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. It's got another bathroom with a shower. I love this house.
Yeah.
New appliances. Yeah. Look at all the palm trees in the backyard.
Jose Caribbean says E Denga Cubana Cafe.
Oh, man, you asking, you want too much, man. So, Caribbean, tell me a little bit more, bro. I'm going to take care of you right now.
Nisi says, oh my god, I love this house.
Yeah, look at all the palm trees in the backyard. Can you imagine just sitting out here when it's not a 95% humidity? You got all these beautiful palm trees. Look into Venice. You might like it. And here's the other thing. I don't know how soon you're going to make your move, but when you make your move, you better make it quick because prices just keep going up and up and up. I know there's people saying, I don't think prices are going to go down. And it looks like it's in a golf community. It might be in a golf community. Oh, yeah, it has a golf. Yeah, it looks like it's got a golf. Oh, it's got a golf course. Now, the HOA fee, keep in mind, too. This one is right there. 335 Melrose Court, Venice. And the realtor, I don't know where the realtor's phone number is. We'll find it here. Again, no association disclaimer. Looks like Caldwell Bankers got it. No association disclaimer. I have nothing to do with these people. I'm just randomly looking through the internet, okay, guys? It's in a country club, so you'll have your golf. Usually the kitchens in these country clubs cook amazing stuff. Looks like it's... maybe it doesn't have a pool, but at least you got a community pool. This is a good option. A community hot tub. Look how beautiful that golf course is. This may be a great option. The tennis court's a little bit rough, but it does have tennis court. The other thing you want to look at if you end up in a community, the address is right there. It's 335 Melrose Court in Venice. Before you buy a house in a gated community, make sure that you go into the community and see, go on there on Friday night and see how active the community is, you know, because some of these communities can be ghost towns in the summer. You may not want that. You may want more active of a community. So please make sure before you move into a gated community. Some of these gated communities are amazing. They're active. They're young people. To be honest with you, you want to be in the community that's got young people. You know, middle class, wealthy people, or people in their 65 and under. You don't want to end up in one of those communities that's all extremely elderly. They don't use the golf course anymore. That's a community in decline. And when those elderly people pass away, they don't care how much the house sells for. So there's constantly new real estate entering the market that's affordable. You want the hip, young community. And you'll find them in Venice, okay? Venice isn't just all old people anymore. So make sure you scope out the community very carefully. Every community is going to have different life. Some of it is going to have really good life. Some of these communities are going to suck. I'll tell you one that really sucks: Imperial Golf Course in Naples. I just saved somebody from ending up there. They were looking at it, and it sucks. Okay? Absolutely sucks. I've worked in there a lot. I used to live right here in this trashy trailer park in Florida. But right behind it is Imperial Golf Course. I'll show you guys where I used to live in Florida since I don't live there anymore. I don't really care. Oh my gosh, this is my hood back in Florida. Absolutely hated it. Very trashy, very ghetto. This was my house. It's blurred because since I'm a YouTuber, I blurred it. But look at what I had next door in Florida. I have to tell you guys the nightmare stories about this neighborhood. Look at what I had next door in Florida. Can you look at that? Just look at what I had next door in Florida. Isn't that horrendous? It really is a horrendous neighborhood. These people here, they wrote no parking on their driveway. I'm sure they meant to write no parking, but they wrote no packing. Anyways, Imperial Golf Course is right behind there. One of the most horrible communities you could live in. And I'm saying it because I worked in there. The people are miserable. They're all very elderly. They're all very elderly. It's horrible. However, then there's other communities in that same area that are great. For example, these are great back in here. This is again, this is in the 300 to 400,000. De La Sol. De La Sol is a new one in Naples. They just built this one, really good. They got their beach, beach style golf club. They got their tennis courts. They got it's all private. It's the young families with kids. So De La Sol is a good one. So there are good ones and there's bad ones, and there's amazing ones. Like these are all new. So just make sure before you buy in a private community, make sure you investigate and make sure you don't end up in one of these horrible old people only going nowhere communities. Make sure it's got a nice vibe to it. And there are good ones and there's bad ones. So look into that. Okay, let's take care of Caribbean, my brother. I'm sorry I made you wait. I just wanted to really help this person because they had a great question. So Caribbean says, for me, if I move to Florida or where in Southern good, my profession with medical and IT, so I guess I'd be near a city. I like to relax in the area if you're in just about 35 or 40 minutes out in the country. He also said, you with the Queen and King Jose too. Made it me and my family too movement before better living standards. I get it, my friend. I hope you do really well. You're a Caribbean person like me, so I'm sure you want to keep it in Florida. You don't want to end up here in Alabama if you're very Caribbean. I bet at least 30 or 40 minutes to commute or business. You're putting me in a tough spot, man, because what is your price range?
He said,
what you looking for?
800
to
to 1,000 a
in
month.
Florida?
Yeah,
that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen, man.
You can find it here in Alabama, but you can't find it in Florida.
No, you're not gonna find that, man. De Jesus, I'm glad I helped you. Please make sure you subscribe and follow us. I'm glad I was able to give you my time today. And I hope I was helpful. And you can always catch me on another live stream and ask more questions. Caribbean, bro, that's a tough question, man. Very difficult. What's the best place to live in an area of Tampa, diverse and house, commute to district, not too much traffic? Man, I wish I could help you, but you're asking me something that's impossible. Yeah. In Florida, you're going to pay high rent, man.
We can show you what it is
nice.
in Alabama.
It's just, but his screen name is Caribbean, Katie.
Yeah.
When your screen name is Caribbean, you ain't going to move to Alabama.
Yeah.
Hey, how about Cape Coral?
Yeah.
I don't think there's any Jamaican restaurants in Cape Coral. Cape Coral might work for you, man. But jobs here just don't pay good, man, in South Florida.
Like Alabama, though, too, prefer cooler weather. Too.
Oh, so it might work for you. How about Jacksonville?
There's actually a Jamaican restaurant in Montgomery.
They closed it.
No, it's still open.
I heard they closed it. There's one Jamaican restaurant in Montgomery. You like the cold weather?
Comic said, I moved from Florida to Tennessee.
There's a lot of Jamaicans in the Orlando area.
Caribbean says polar bear.
Hey, there's a Jamaican restaurant in Brooksville. You might find it around Brooksville, but even in Brooksville, man, the rents are pushing. The rents there are pushing $1,400, aren't they?
$1,400
yeah.
for a 2-bedroom.
Yeah, you're asking me a tough question. There's a Jamaican restaurant in Brooksville, and you know what's funny? There's supposed to be a really good restaurant here. Let's see if they're hopefully they're still around. There's a Jamaican restaurant in Brooksville, and I called them. It might be closed already. They might be out of business. I think from what you're telling me, Caribbean, you might like Spring Hill. You might like Brooksville.
He said, actually listen to you about Alabama.
Yeah, you like Alabama? Okay, because if you like Alabama, bro, the thing about, it's hard for us Caribbean people here in Alabama, my brother. It really is because this isn't a Caribbean place. Now, maybe Birmingham has a Jamaican restaurant. It just ain't the same here, my brother. Florida has so much life, so much Caribbean vibes. As an island person, I feel so off here.
Hey,
You know what I mean? What do you got, babe?
you know what? We are within 2 hours where we are in Alabama.
We could be in Atlanta.
To Atlanta.
Yeah, bro, that's the thing. You
All
could be
over
in
the world culture.
yeah, you can be in Atlanta in like 2 hours, bro. So like, you can get that fix if you go to Atlanta. You can roll into Atlanta. When you come out of, I don't like Georgia. I don't recommend Georgia, man. I really don't. I'm sorry for my Georgia brothers. In fact, Georgia is part of our new logo. The state of Georgia is in our new logo now. I don't care who live with like living. Once you get into Georgia, you got diversity in Georgia, but it just ain't working out. I'm sorry, but it ain't, man. I like it here where I got my southern black people, I got my southern white people, and they're just good people, less crime. You might like Opelika. Now, I don't know what jobs are like in that area. There is a lot of industry there. It's mostly, I think it's like 40% African American. You might like this one, and it's close to Auburn. The thing about Auburn is so expensive, my bro. Auburn is kind of like the Naples of Alabama. Not thinking. Yeah, I don't like Atlanta, brother, but it's too much. I was just there. I have to upload it. I did videos in the suburbs of Atlanta. Dude, they have metal bars on the windows and their air conditioners in the suburbs. I don't like Atlanta. But I'm saying, like, if you need that Caribbean fix, that's the hardest thing about being in Alabama is you can't get that Caribbean life that we, you know what I mean? I don't know how much you need it, but I definitely need it. And it's hard. That's the hardest thing about being up here, really. But anyways, Auburn is a nice city. Let's see what rents are going. Because it's a college town, rents might not be too ridiculous. Buying in Auburn is ridiculous, but rents might not be. Let's look at Opelika. And I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong still. I think it's pronounced Opelika. Like kind of like Opelika in Florida. You can buy a house in the hood for $50,000. And they do have hoods in Opelika. Believe me, they do. But they might have good rents. Let's do renting. I don't normally do rent. Let's look at rents. Let's see what rents are going for here. Yeah. And again, it's close to Auburn. I want to live with Latin and white people. So white people, there's a lot of white people here. Latin, very few. But look, in Opelika, which is just outside Auburn, and you've seen my Auburn videos. Auburn is a clean, nice city, brother. You can rent for $800, $900 an apartment. You know what I mean? So look at these apartments: $700, $800, $750, $650. I don't know if you want an apartment or a house if you're renting, but yeah, you can definitely rent for cheap out here. I mean, look at this for $1,300 a month. Big houses. There aren't too many Latin people here. There are Central Americans, but there's no Caribbean island people here. So what you're asking me, bro, it doesn't even exist. Maybe Jacksonville, but Jacksonville is so hood, man. I want to live with Latin and white people. I just want to live around white people. That sounds messed up. But here's a rent in Opelika. I don't know when it's pronounced. It's right next to Auburn. 3-bedroom, 1 bath. It's nothing great, but $800 a month. It's nothing special, but you can get apartments here. Look at this, for starting at $900 a month. You can get a decent apartment out here, man. Also, you know where else you can rent really well, man? Prattville, for sure. Prattville, man. Prattville, Alabama, bro, which is right where I live. Why isn't this typing? So what's gonna happen? I like to do these real estate live streams, and I would do these things every single day. The problem is my internet is what they call throttled. So at the end of on the 14th, which is today, they renew my data. So when they renew my data, I can do these live streams. Okay? They renew my data, I can do my live streams. When I use up my data, I won't be able to do these anymore. So enjoy these during the 14th till whenever I run out of data. Because after that, Prattville, Alabama, my brother, we ain't got the Caribbean vibes. It's 80% white, 20% black out here. You'll see my videos. You should love Prattville if you watch my videos. You can rent for under $1,000 here. Very nice apartments. Like here's one for $1,000. It looks really elegant. So You can get a really nice. Even these apartments here, they got palm trees. Look, this one's got palm trees. I think this is the one I've been wanting to know how much they want. So at $900 a month, you got a pool, you got palm trees, and some of the smaller ones they don't have them available right now. But a 2-bedroom's going for $900 a month. Bro, these apartments are sweet. So, you know, look at this, remodeled. I guess they're pet friendly. They got palm trees. They got cactus trees. You can get really good apartments. So, you know what I mean? Like, you can do really good if you're looking to rent in Prattville. Prattville's a clean city. Auburn is an even cleaner city, but I think rents in Auburn are a little bit... We'll look at Auburn next. See, this one's got palm trees, my bro. Palm trees. So... And by the way, really clean people out here. Nice. It ain't that trashy around here. So Prattville, Alabama, you can rent, you can buy sheep. Great area. Again, it doesn't have the life that Florida has, but it's definitely all right places out here. Let's look at Auburn. Let's look at rents in Auburn real quick. And Auburn, right now with what's going on in the world and the fact that it's a college town, they really they're really hurting. So yeah, you can get rents for $300, $500, $700. You can really get a nice rent in Auburn. I mean, look at these numbers. Are you guys seeing these numbers? Like, this is a new apartment complex. Now, these are small places. They're small because, keep in mind, they're college towns, so these are small rents. But for a single person that just wants to live affordably, Auburn is a great place, man. Fun city, restaurants, life. It has so much life. Matter of fact, we need to go back to Auburn, baby.
Yeah,
We're about an hour away from Auburn. I need to get back to Auburn and do some more Auburn videos, do some live streams in Auburn. Awesome place to be. Most apartments are kind of small because it's a college town. It's just temporary, But, dude, you can rent for $500 a month. You can find a place to live in a town that has so much life. Auburn has a lot of life, let me tell you, man. Auburn really does have a lot of life. It's not a dead place. Guys, it's almost 3 in the afternoon. I have so many things to do. I can't believe... How long were we on this live stream for? We were on here for over an hour. I'm glad I was able. Make sure you hit the like button. Please hit the like button.
Yes,
Thinking about Alabama, sorry. If rent is better, say $2,000 in Florida is fine. Think Alabama better for living. Only better places Pennsylvania used to live there in the country. So, guys, make sure you...
Keep going.
You want to keep going?
Yeah.
You want to take it over? Because I want to do some stuff in the yard, baby. You want to take it
Sure.
over? All right, so I'm going to let Katie take over this live stream. I personally just... what are you going to show them, baby?
A lot of stuff.
Okay, so you guys can spend the rest of this live stream with Katie. I personally... let me take care of... honestly, I don't care to live within living or diverse communities. Yeah, I don't really care. Diversity doesn't work, man. I don't know why it doesn't. Diversity equals high crime for some reason. Businesses and real estate in Florida, I prefer Alabama weather. Bro, I love Alabama. I love what I got going on here in Alabama. And I don't like Atlanta. I've been to Georgia. Even the small towns, I don't like it. Just too trashy. I want to live with Latin and white people. Honest, home for $3,000. I like how much more you get for your dollar in Alabama than you would in Florida, for sure, man. And the beaches aren't that far away, man. They're really not. And the beach isn't that important, bro. Man, you get out on Lake Martin. You get yourself a little boat, and you go out on Lake Martin, and it's the same experience. It's just nature, regardless. You're not that far from great beaches. Destin. I can go. I can leave my house at 7 in the morning, and at 10:15 I'm in Destin. And I can. That's what we're gonna do. And when we go to the beach, actually enjoy it, man. Living in a beach town, you ain't gonna go to the beach every day. And if you are, there's something wrong with you.
Or you're retired.
You're retired, or like one of these little, your daddy's paying for it or something. But unless daddy's paying for it, you ain't gonna be on the beach every day.
No.
We got amazing beaches over here, man. Amazing beaches. By the way, if you're going to travel in Florida, welcome on board, Gail. Katie's going to take over this live stream. Hey, Chelsea, when is your internet? It starts today on the 14th. I don't know how long it's going to last. We'll find out. As long as I have non-throttled internet, we can go live. And I love doing these live streams. If I did these live streams and nothing but these live streams, our channel would probably hit 100,000 subscribers. You know, but we're out here in the middle of the boondocks. I thought about buying. It's gonna cost me like $100 a month. I might have to do it. I might have to buy another one of these stupid internet boxes, and then have two different internets. Use one for the first half of the month, and then for the other half of the month, to use the other internet. We'll figure it out. I mean, I'm already. I don't know if I can afford it right now. We're already paying between cell phones, which we use for our live streams. We use both phones for our live streams, and we use the stupid hotspot. We're already at like $300 or $400 a month just on internet. I can't do it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's frustrating. It really is. But enjoy it. You know, starting the 14th, we get the internet back on. Let's see how long it lasts. The other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna limit my internet use. I'm not gonna use like my internet for anything on this computer. I'm gonna turn this computer off unless I'm using it, which hurts because I like to browse, watch YouTube videos. I'm making some sacrifices to stretch this data as long as I can for you guys so we can do some of these live streams because they're very helpful. Now a lot of other YouTubers are copying my style and they're doing exactly what I'm doing on their channels because they figured out, you know, they copied me. But it's all right. There's never going to be as good as I am, but they are copying me. I'm happy anywhere I go get sofrito and platanito. That's right, sofrito. Man, Katie made some stuff yesterday. Why do you have...
I have the video.
Because I live out in the middle of the woods. I live out in the woods.
Go check out
Stop trying to steal my subscribers. Is that what you're trying to do, Katie? She's trying to pirate my subscribers.
I'm trying to add to our monthly base.
Oh, yeah, sure. Volé. Any Haitians watching? Anybody from Haiti watching? Anybody that knows Creole? Katie is volé. Why does your neighborhood have for internet? They have HughesNet, which is horrible. I live out in the woods. I am in the woods. Like, there were $3 in my... You know, like, a buck is like... Katie, turn the water off, please. I had... You know what a buck is? It's like a male deer. There was $3 next door today. Usually, if you see one, it's a rare thing if you see one. There was 3 of them next door today. I live in the middle of the woods. I don't have internet here. My street is like... I am in the boondocks. I enjoy being out in the woods. I love... that I can shoot whenever I want. It's the woods, but we don't have internet. Now, Alabama Power Company is talking about bringing internet, but I don't think my neighbors are going to buy internet. I mean, they burn their garbage, for crap's sakes. Yeah, I'm out in the middle of the woods, so I really regret. The thing is, to be in the city, I would have needed another 70,000. And the city's only 2 blocks away, by the way. It's not like I'm out in the middle of nowhere. The city's only 2 blocks away, but it is what it is. This is what we got, and everything in life is a compromise. You know, you get this, but you lose that. That's everywhere you go, by the way. Everywhere you go is a compromise. Anyways, it costs $200 a year to have Waste Management pick up your garbage. Some of my neighbors burn their garbage. I'm like, dude, it's $200 a year. Pay them to haul away your garbage. No. It really is backwards is the right term. But hey, I'm not judging anybody. I chose to live out here between these backwards people. You know why? Because in all their backwardness, they're still more not backwards than people in the city, I think. I love being out here in the woods. It's just there's so much freedom to it. I've been cutting down trees. Finally, look how much sun we got in the yard today, Katie. So much sunlight in the backyard because I've been cutting. My neighbors are not happy, but I'm cutting down trees in my yard so that the sun can actually hit my house. And now it feels amazing. The sun just came out. Look how much sun there is. Yeah. I got to keep cutting down some of these. I'm going to leave the big giant trees, but all the trees that are less than a foot in diameter, they're going to get cut down in the backyard so we can see the sunlight. And it's all leaves now. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to put in, what's this called? I'm going to put in, what do you call this crap? Winter grass. There's a grass that grows in the winter. Well, anyways, we're like right by Destin. Like, we can be in Destin, Florida, which is one of Florida's best beach towns, in like 2.5, 3 hours, depending on how many tickets I want to get on the way over here. It's not. Look at this. Look at this. I can be in Alabama. And that, by the way, I'm in Central Alabama because I don't want to be near the water for hurricanes. But when I really want to go to the beach, I got Destin right there. You know, you get a hotel and stay 2 days on the beach until you're burned out of it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, there's great beaches right here in Florida and Alabama. Unfortunately, these are horrible places to live with hurricanes. Right now, all this area is destroyed. Now, Destin will recover, but man, I was just in Pensacola, and there's a lot of damage, and not everybody in Pensacola is gonna be able. You guys want to look at my backyard? It's beautiful right now out there. It really is. The sun just came out. I'm actually gonna go out there and cut some trees. So I'm gonna leave this live stream with Katie for the rest of the live stream. Even though we're up to 28 people, Katie ends up losing people. She's not a good live streamer. She'll get down to like 10 people. But
We'll see. Stay on, everybody.
so all she's trying to do is steal my subscribers for Katie's cooking channel. She's like a pirate, you know, like she tries to take over my channel because she wants to start her YouTube channel because I tell her, Katie, you need to get a job. She's like, I'm gonna be a YouTuber. I'm like, in the meantime, we need some money. So, anyways, I love how we just throw our dirty laundry on the internet, but we're so funny and hilarious. It makes it worthwhile. So, yeah, we're not far from Destin. We're not far from Pensacola. We're not far from all these beach towns. So, if I really need the beach, I can get it. What I haven't been able to get is that Latin food. I think I'm gonna start like a Cuban, like on the weekends or something, make Cuban food and sell it. Anyways, with all these hurricanes, I'm glad I'm inland. So that's it. Everything's a trade-off. Katie's gonna take over the live stream. And she's boring, so you guys can probably just find something else to do. Ow! Hey, why you hit me? I can press charges on you. So Katie's gonna take over the live stream because I got trees to cut down and stuff to do in the yard. I'm glad we can finally see the sunlight in the backyard. It's awesome. Usually, there's just too many trees. I'm gonna leave the big, pretty ones, but the little ones gotta go. Well, Katie's gonna take. Hey, I'm glad Caribbean. You know, Alabama needs more Latinos, and when I say more Latinos, I mean more island people. I don't mean like Central Americans. There's already Central Americans here. It needs like Latin people, like Haitians, Cubans, Jamaicans. We could really ruin this place. Just playing, y'all. All right, Katie's gonna take over the live stream, and it's basically just gonna be a commercial about how she cooks. And by
We're actually gonna do real estate.
Real estate. Okay, Katie's gonna take over the real estate conversation, and if she starts to talk about her cooking channel, make sure you unsubscribe from her channel.
Dude, any subscriber I have.
No. If Katie starts talking about her cooking channel, y'all just be like, if Katie starts talking about her cooking channel, make sure you just like stop watching the live stream. She's trying to kick me out. You can't take over my live stream.
Yes,
no,
I
you can't.
will.
If she starts talking about if she starts talking about her cooking channel, make sure you like stop watching the. Ow!
I'll stop cooking for you if you keep complaining.
Oh snap! By the way, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a parental control, and when it says Katie's cooking channel, it's just gonna log out.
Jose, stop being a jerk.
I'm not being a jerk.
Yes, you are. You're being a complete jerk.
You're being a complete pirate. You're stealing my subscriber base. You guys see how I get played by Katie?
Shut up. Go away.
You guys see how she plays me? I'm getting totally played by Katie, y'all. She's over here trying to steal my subscribers.
Okay, let's see what we can get in Florida, in the beach town that's 3 hours from us.
Yeah, it's pretty out there. Oh, look at the sun. I'm gonna go out channel.
Can you stop?
I can't stop loving you. Can't stop loving you. Promise me you won't try to promote yourself when I leave.
Dude, I'm trying to promote yours right now.
No, it seems like you're trying to steal my subscribers. Can you look up Georgia Drive off 31 in Prattville? It's supposed to be new construction. Look it up, babe.
Yeah, I'll look it up in just a moment.
By the way, 31 is kind of a very country road.
Yeah.
Show them where it's at. Here, I'll go right to it. Help Gail. It's one of your good subscribers.
Yeah, we're going to help you right now.
Open up another one. There you go. Yeah. Now, 31, I was just there. It's beautiful, man. Those country roads by 31, it is beautiful out there. But I personally like, my personal opinion, I like being on the east side of 65, not on the west side. You can do that? You can rent the street? Huh. I didn't know that. I thought you had to be, like, town-specific on that.
No. You don't.
All these new houses going
Okay,
up?
I'm seeing this. Okay, let me see what you're actually getting for this
that's
price.
pretty.
Yeah.
Wow, new construction.
Wow.
Oh, definitely 174 for that. Yeah, I'd go for it.
Gorgeous
It's
kit.
yeah.
I'm looking at the cabinets and it looks gorgeous.
I'd buy that. I'd finance that.
Yeah.
Really. That's great, man.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of that color cabinet, but you do you.
Put it on Google Maps so I can tell them before I leave for quick. I gotta go cut them trees on there.
Okay.
Open it up on Google Maps just so we can see the area. I can tell them what I think about the area. Da 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 da. La cucaracha lives in Prattville.
You're annoying me.
Go to Google Maps. Start open right there. Put that address into Google Maps so I can see George Drive, Prattville. So I can see where it's at. Got trees to cut down. I personally like 30. I don't know about 31. Oh, is that on the south side? Because they're also building 31 goes all the way to the south side too. See where it's at, and we'll go from there. See what part of Prattville it's in. Let me see. Okay, let's see what part of Prattville it's in. Did the internet just slow down a little bit? Let's see what part of. Oh, it's right in town.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one, it's right in Prattville. The hood, it's kind of close to the hood, but you're close to downtown. This little area here is the hood, but it's adjacent to the hood. So here's the housing authority. This is kind of this Willowbrook and all this in here. It's kind of a small little hood, but you're up this way. You'll be all right. It's all new houses. This might be kind of crappy back in here. It's close to some pretty crappy areas. I mean, the town's got little rougher spots. This is a rough spot here. So you're close to a few rougher spots. But that's the thing about Prattville is, it is a city of 50,000 people. So you're adjacent to some pretty crappy areas. So if there's a fence between you and this stuff over here, you're good. I think overall Prattville is going in the right direction. So the good thing about this location is you're also right by downtown. You can be in downtown Prattville in a heartbeat. And you're close to all the shopping and all that. So what I can do is, if I get a chance, I'll check it out for you. I'll do a drive around video when I get a chance. Maybe tomorrow, in the next few days.
We'll go out there and check it out.
But yeah, these are normal neighborhoods. I mean, it's not amazing. It's part of the city, so but you are close to some. I guess the downside is you're close to these apartments here, which look pretty crappy. You're also close to the hood, which is in here. So so those are probably the downsides. I would probably not want to be in the city of Prattville. If I want to be in Prattville, I would want to be out here. See, where it's all new developments like this. This is probably what you want to be in. You want to be away from the older core neighborhood. So if you can, I don't know and you'll find something in a better price range. Maybe not for 170, but I wouldn't want to be. See how there's older communities in here and older houses. These people have been living here for 20 years, so you don't want to be directly in the old part of town. You want to be like out here in the suburbs where it's all new stuff. You want to be out in this area where it's all the new growth. So look at Google Maps, and I mean, it depends on how much tolerance you have for that type of inner city crap, but I personally would rather be a little bit further out, like where it's all new communities and stuff, and golf courses and kind of nicer stuff. But hey, each person has to each their own. So, but it is near the hood, so you want to watch out for that. It is. Prattville doesn't have too much of a hood, but what it does have, it's very close to the area you're looking at. So, what I'll do is I'll go out there and I'll do a video for you. If I remember, I'll get out there and do a video.
Okay. We'll continue looking at this. The house looks nice. Really nice. You got that double master sink. Nice big tub. Shower.
Oh, this is a nice house. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
And the price, you can't beat the price, man.
Laundry room.
You can't beat that.
Yeah.
You can't beat the price on that.
Mm-hmm.
But
For the type of house, if I had that budget, I would probably look into that.
I would want that house,
Yeah.
but further out.
Further out.
Not in the city.
And maybe something you can look into is, these builders will build anywhere. So if you want this floor plan, you can build it somewhere. Just look into it, see what you're thinking. Let's see. I think we've already looked at that one. This is an option for under 100,000. I think we've looked at this on the chat before. You got that nice front door. You got older cabinets, but they've made it look nice. Nice fireplace. It's smaller, but it is nice. Probably gonna need a new roof. That would put you at 100. Let's see what neighborhood it's in. It's by 31 as well. This is right in that area. And I think it's further out. This is by the river. You got a golf course over here. And you got a park right here. So that's not a bad location, I would think. So, let's see what else is out there in that area.
It was in the 50s last night.
Yeah. It was? Yeah.
It was cold last night.
Yeah.
It felt great to be out there.
130 in Millbrook. Any new construction? Yeah, there's new construction all over the place.
Deetsville's really the one to
Yeah.
go for. I'm telling you guys, Deetsville's the one you want to be in.
I'll put it in for Deetsville and we'll go from there. We'll put in new construction. Not new construction, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to do age of home because you can get a house that's a few years old and that's fine. Less than 10. That's minimum. There we go. These are homes that are less than 10 years old. For 200, you can get a house like this. This house is already pending, so you wouldn't be able to get this house in particular. But just an example. That's nice. Very country. Got a fireplace. Looks like it has a nice shower. Week ago showing no construction. Are these the same homes, Katie? No, this is out in Deetsville. I'm not sure if that's the new construction he did, but he will make a new video for you. That is pretty nice. Look at that. French door out to the backyard. That's a nice feature. Fireplace. See, that is something you can look into. It doesn't have to be a brand new, but this is in the Deetsville area, which is really up and coming. This shows me let me see if it comes up. It's only 4 photos, but it is a huge house. For $400,000, the comparison of what you can get, it's huge. It's huge. Into Naples, what we saw earlier. Okay, this is in Deetsville. It's on almost an acre. Let me change the settings. Okay. This is the area Jose was talking about. This is a little further out into the country. It's a brick house. It was built 2 years ago in 2018. The schools here are decent. You'll be in Marbury schools, which are 7 out of 10, which is probably the best you could have. Around here, Marbury School is 5 out of 10. So they're decent schools. Look at that. That's so nice. You got a 2-car garage. Nice entryway. Decorated very nice. You got a fireplace, an elegant living room. Look at that crown molding. That is wood look tile throughout the house. Beautiful kitchen. This is a 2-year-old house. The appliances are within that age. And it's just a cute little kitchen. Got that nice kitchen, nice backsplash. Very modern. Nice dining space. A double sink in the bathroom. Nice sized bedrooms. A laundry room. And you got a decent sized yard. It looks like a tub, a nice tub in your master. That's always nice. Wow, that's really nice. Nice yard, nice and open. Nice back porch. That's something you really should look into. Deetsville, you can get a lot of bang for your buck. I know this is a little bit more expensive, but it is a little bit further out. Let's see. This is an option. It's in Deetsville. 188. It is contingent, but there are a lot like this, which is around what you were looking at. No shed. You can pick out your own shed within the price range. Some of the houses. Hi, Walton boys. See, this house really nice. Has a fireplace. A lot of these houses, the nicer, more modern houses, have the fireplaces. And it's just beautiful. Nice kitchen, nice tile. Look at that ceiling. Nice carpet in the bedrooms. Nice. That's really nice. A really long master sink. So you got your space in there. Spacious. Yeah, this is a newer home. And you have more than one large bathroom. And that's really nice. That's a nice feature. These homes are really good. You got a 2-car garage. This one has a shed. Now, you may want a bigger shed. Yes. Not always around here. In Florida, they do build it really cheap. And yes, even here, they are built cheap, but they are good houses. Don't get me wrong. These are brick houses. And how many square... This is in Deetsville. We're looking at Deetsville, Alabama right now. And Deetsville is a really nice area. It's nice shed. They've really decorated the yard really well. Wow. Square footage. It's over about 15 and a half square feet. Yes.
I don't think I can handle burgers tonight, so we could probably go get dinner tonight. We'll figure it out. I'll pass on the burgers tonight, though, for sure.
Okay. The schools are decent. You're going to be looking at like Millbrook, Holtville schools. The elementary school is really good. So this is what the area school, at least that house of schools. They're decent. Let's see what else is out there. 169. This is a 2-2. You don't have much yard, but it is a 2-year-old house. Now, if you're retired, you don't exactly need it. You'll never find that much land in Florida unless you live in a swamp. Yep. This has got a beautiful shower. It is completely modern in the building. Ooh. Beautiful kitchen. Cabinets are gorgeous. It looks like it was made really nice. Like they took their... It is, but it's in a community. This is a community. So you're getting community prices for a brand new house. And it does have a shed. Let's see what else pops out at me. New construction, 4-2, 269. Yeah, the kitchen is amazing. But it is going to be a little, for the newer houses, the pricing is going to change for the brand new houses. Because lumber just went up. If lumber's more expensive, they're going to raise your house prices. So you're going to want a house that's just a few years old if you can. And all these houses have amazing kitchens. See this house? Gorgeous kitchen. I have always wanted a sink like that. I'm going to see if when we are able to redo our kitchen that I can get a sink like that with our existing cabinets. Yes. Yeah, they got this beautiful tray ceiling. No, they're going back. They're up. At least in this area, they're up. They're going up. Okay. Wow. That's nice. And what would you what do you think this house would be in Florida? This house in Florida would be, oh my gosh, I couldn't even, probably 700-800. The details in these houses that they're building here. Exactly. See, you can get it. You can get a deal here. You can't get those deals in Florida anymore. Let's see what this is. This is not much acreage. 3-2. A lake house for less than $350. Let's see what this is all about. That's nice. Looks like it's new build. Complete new build. That's nice. Got a little cubby for your stuff. Look at the moldings that they're using. It may be the newer homes. We're looking at newer house. Yes, they do have that. where it's just ghost towns. They're building too much. See, sorry about that. I knocked my mic over. Wow, that's really nice. Yes. This house doesn't have a big yard, but it is on a lake. It doesn't. You have properties where they have more land and less land. Sometimes it's in how the house was built. Ooh, look at that view from your living room. And they got that, what's it called, shiplap. Wow, that kitchen is amazing. Nice. That flooring is really popular here. It is actually a laminate, but it is really popular. Yes, the view is amazing. This is something you'd pay $350,000 for. $350,000 in Florida. Where are you gonna be? You're either gonna be in a condo or you can get a house in Naples Park, but you're gonna be smashed up with other people. Where this is something you'd like. Look at that. Wouldn't you love to have your morning coffee out in this area? I would. I wish this was my budget. And then you got this beautiful staircase down. When was this house built? This house is a brand new build. Brand new build. 348. Now this is closer to town. It is a 3-2. It hasn't even been built yet. And it's sold for $212,000. Okay, we're going to look at this again. This was the property. This is by the lake in Deetsville. It's $348,000. It's the one on the lake. You do have 0.34 acres. You don't have half an acre, but you have lake access. And it is in Deetsville. So, this is your backyard. Your backyard is the Coosa River. Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's see what you're in proximity to. You're not far from a lot of things. You're basically on, Jose said Jordan Lake was the dammed part. Well, you're actually on the Coosa River for this house, but you're almost to Jordan Lake. Look at all the stuff that you can go explore if you got a boat in this area. And then you can get into the Alabama River from here. The house is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,370 square feet. So a little less than 1,400 square feet. Let's look at this. It says, yep. It is a gorgeous house. If you're looking for something in that area, it looks like you're in a decent schooled area. There you go. If you're interested in this house, call this person. Let's see what else we can find in the area. I'm going to take off the... And I am going to switch it to single family. Okay, this is a property in Deetsville. It is an older home. It is $75,000 in Deetsville. Well, it depends on what you're looking for. This isn't too far from jobs. If you're working in Montgomery, it is more than commute. You're more than able to commute. The commute will be better than Southwest Florida, where you're working in Naples, yet you're commuting to Lehigh. And that whole traffic, there's not as much traffic. So let's look at this property. Ugh. Okay, let's look at something else. It is, yeah, it's 1960. So, older houses around here are not the greatest. There are fences here in the U.S. There's fences all around. However, this area doesn't really have it. If you go down in Florida, there's fences everywhere. See, this house is fenced. Fencing behind the house. But let's look at this one. This is for $169 out in Deetsville. You got that fence there. Black tile, okay. It looks like you got wood floor, nicely built. Okay, the kitchen is a little dated. Let's see, it was built in 99. Yeah, that looks like a kitchen from the late 90s. But I think if you just like replace the countertops, the cabinets are in really good shape. Just replace the countertops and maybe the stove and backsplash and it'd be perfect. Yeah, he went back to the yard. Let's see. It's decent. I mean, you could do little updates and this place would be amazing. Ugly cabinets. But they aren't modern. The cabinets are actually not that bad. You just have to, if they're in good shape. Replace the floor. It's not that bad. You just look into it. If you can get a property, that's fine. Yeah, you can replace flooring. Flooring's not a big deal. It's not bad. The cabinets are in really good shape. And it doesn't need to. For your taste, if you wanted to do it, you could. It's got a nice tub, nice shower. And it is a brick house with a big yard. See what else is out there. But that was the house that sold. This is brand new. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, we got a fireplace. That is a big thing around here. And this is a little bit older house, so you're going to have stuff like that. I don't know exactly when it was built, but we'll look at that in a moment. The cabinets are in good shape. They may be ugly, but they're in good shape. Say, they're pretty. And if I had one, I'd use it. A lot of people like them, just some people don't. Decent sized kitchen with a nook. Those cabinets look better. Well, I think it was just how they had them laid out. If it was a whole different thing, it'd be different. But it's just how they had it. Well, to each their own. I want to paint my cabinets, and my cabinets don't look as shiny as this. I love painted wood. You see, each person has their own individual style. And with my style, like in Jose's style, ours is completely different. Like, I would put wood look tile throughout almost the whole house. And paint they are too shiny. What I would do in my kitchen would be paint the cabinets green, put a butcher block countertop, and a stainless steel apron front sink, and then a white backsplash. Jose wouldn't do that. That's not his taste. And I'd finish replacing the appliances with stainless steel. That's what I would do for my kitchen. Let's see with this property. It's not a bad property. I mean, with any property, you might have to paint. One thing you should think of that you haven't, if you don't like a paint color in a house, it's not the end of the world. Paint isn't too bad. You can always paint it. I'm more open-minded than Jose about decorating, yeah. Let's see. Okay. They've landscaped this really, really nice. So you are getting a deal. You're getting a nice house if you go with that. Okay, this one has a metal roof, which is good. A little carport. They've decorated the porch real nice. Well, you can have that in your own house too. We will not be, for our house, we like to have color. We're painting our bedroom right now like a gray color. If it were up to me, it'd be like blue or purple or green. Jose likes more neutral colors. I like more bold colors. Yeah, butcher block countertops are awesome. Okay, I am running this onto foams. Okay. We had purple walls in our bedroom in Florida. I wish I had chosen a different color of purple. At first, I loved it, but then it felt like I was living in grape soda. I think I chose too dark of a purple. Nice yard on this house. It's 2.5 acres. Pastel is the way to go. Yeah. I don't know why it turned out so dark, but it did. So it seemed horrible. That's interesting. Look at that duck. Nice little dining area. Okay. Not feeling these cabinets for... But you are getting land, so there's always a trade-off with this. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I want to do a white trim. Jose wants to do, like, more of what's there, which is, like, a cream. So we'll probably compromise in the middle. Or I'll pick the trim color. Let's see. Jose actually does a lot of the decorating for our house. I don't know why, but it just ends up being that way. Well, nice size living room. Gorgeous. Okay, interesting. So it is a pretty decent house. But you're getting acreage. I like that room. I don't know why I like the room, but I like the room. Excuse me for a moment. Alright, I'm back. Let's see. Nice windows there. Because we're looking at a little bit older house. But in an area that's good. Okay. This is a house that just sold. This house kind of leaps out at me. I like the design of the outside. You see all of this area is just popping off. Yes, there is more extra space that could be a bedroom. Okay. Ooh, 1/2 acre. 219,000, and it was built in 2006. That house was 2.5 acres that we were looking at a few minutes ago. I don't like the flooring in this house. I like that it has a fireplace and a little space for the TV. But I don't like the flooring. I would probably switch it out. I don't like this. But, hey, it's a nice house and a budget for the right person. Jose would probably really like it. Alabama is cheap compared to Florida. This is the area where people are coming out of. You want cheap housing, we'll get you some cheap housing. Like, Montgomery has more cheaper housing. However, you're losing out because it's in the city. So let's take a look at... Why don't we try...
No, don't try. Don't try. Don't do it. Just log out. You're done. It's over.
get out of here.
Alright. Drinking like that.
I got 17 people.
You had like 30. You lost half of them.
No.
You lost half of them. You lost them, Katie.
No, I didn't.
Don't tell people to move there.
Tallahassee?
Yeah.
Okay, this is like almost a half an acre, $192,000. This is in Tallahassee, Alabama, the town where we interviewed the mayor. This was built in 2008. I like that front porch. I love the door. It's a brick house. Look at that built-in entertainment center, and built-in speakers, and a fireplace. It's just being blocked by a footstool. Let's see. Kitchen tile looks a little bit. What house is along that nice road in Montgomery? Perry Hill? We can look at it. It's starting to buffer. It should be back now. Let's see. Now we're on. We're on. It's good. Not receiving enough. Yep. Well, we've been on the live stream a long time. I'm gonna looking at this property that you can get in Alabama for this pricing.
You're fired. You're fired.
They're talking about how when you appear, the internet goes out, so they don't want you here.
And I'm the one that started the show. Well, fine. Just give me 50% of the car.
You're taking 100%.
You live in this house too.
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
Yes.
I want 5 lobsters, 2 filet mignons.
You're getting burger
Alright.
and potatoes.
I don't want to eat a potato. I want to eat a caviar.
Nice try. You don't like caviar. Yes, if you're comparing it to Florida, California, New York, pretty much all of New England. But if you're coming from here in the South, it may not be like Mississippi. Mississippi's going up too. Everybody's migrating out of areas. Yep. So let's finish looking at this property in Tallahassee. A very, look at that porch. That's a nice porch. Nice. Look at that from this view. Really. You got a little mini swing set. Look at that shed. Huge shed. And you got a carport too. It's good. Oh, it's like a little man cave or something to work out of. And it's got its own shower. Let's see what else is out in Tallahassee. This is $94,000 on an acre. But let me see how the stream is going. It looks like we're alright. Yes, and I think Mississippi and West Virginia will get filled in. However, those areas, like West Virginia, I know has it. I don't know about Mississippi. West Virginia has a pretty big drug problem, I think, in the rural areas. But people are wanting to move out of these big cities and these places that are really expensive, and move to a bit cheaper. Okay, let's see. This isn't bad for a little house. I mean, it's got that butcher black, but the cabinets look a little dated. But they did it in a nice enough way. So if you needed you had $100,000 budget, you could do this comfortably. This is under $100,000, so if your budget allows it, you can still have land, you can still have a nice property. It looks like it has a metal roof. 1 acre, 2-2. It is a smaller house. It's a 1,200 square foot house with 2 bedroom, 2 bath. But if you are looking on a budget, this is an option. Let's see. What else is there? $83,000, 2.5. This is probably going to be really dated. It has bars on the window. It has a window. It does have paneling. But if you're looking at a budget, yeah, low ceiling would drive some people nuts. But, you know, if you had a budget you had to stick to, like some people on our channel have that. See, if you have a higher budget of what you can afford, then you can have whatever you want. But if you have a lower budget or need to stay within lower, and maybe the next 5-10 years you want to spend fixing the place up little by little and be able to own it outright, that's something someone may want to consider. And they may not have all the money in the world. And I know a lot of you don't, but see, people will live with stuff. It is a decent property. Has an air conditioning unit. Yeah. But it is 3-1 in Tallahassee with 2.5 acres for $83,000. And if you're on a budget, you can do something like that. A new construction in Tallahassee, Alabama. This is 145. Look at that. That's nice. That's blue paneling. Very bold house. It's new. It doesn't have much land, but it's gorgeous. Gray cabinets. Wow. I like this a lot. Could I afford this? Yes, I could. However, I wouldn't want to take a mortgage to get this. And I like my acreage. So, this is affordable for a lot of people. Look at the tray ceilings. They really do it up around here. Let me see if I'm still on, which I think I would. Yep. We still on. See, nice property for a good price. And that's what a lot of people are looking for. They're looking for affordable housing because they can live anywhere. If you can live anywhere and you have you have to be with it, and they want to have a newer house, a 3-2. If that's what you're looking for, this may be it. There's so much more. Now, I said we're going to look in Montgomery. We will. We're just going to look at one more house. One more house. Let's see what our one house looks like. This is $375,000 with 5.9 acres. That's 6 acres in Tallahassee, Alabama. So you're looking at a 5-bedroom, 3.5-bath house that is 4,600 square feet. Shutters make a huge difference. Yes, they do. See, beautiful. You're coming in, it's beautiful. You got this beautiful wraparound porch, gorgeous front door. The windows look beautiful. Yes. Look at the trees. Look at everything. Look at this. That is coming in and out of your property. You've got acreage. You've got everything. Look at those stairs, the woodworking, the floors. You come in, and there's your dining room. If you can afford it, this is great. There's so much detail in it. You got a little pass-through bathroom. And a kitchen's right there on the first floor. Look at that gorgeous open living room. Cathedral ceilings. You got that window on top that brings in light. And your porch is right there. It's nice. It looks like a little office there. Wow, look at that. You've got ceiling fans on there. You've got this long pass-through ceiling. You need carpets. Some people want to have carpets. Some people don't. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Very open. Looks like you got a plug on the floor. In the middle of the floor. Okay. That's something new I haven't seen. But it's very, very open. Your kitchen is like right there. Does that not have flooring? Yeah. Beautiful. Look at your view. Eating your meal. This meal right here, you're looking out into some trees. It's buffering. I'm sorry. I'm sorry it's buffering. But it seems like we're doing all right. Too big for you? I'm going to put it to live. See what you guys see right now. Good. Let's get back. So much detail in these houses. A lot of detail. Huge kitchen. Look at that. That's huge. It looks like Cracker Barrel, but in a good way. Yeah, that's pretty much it. See, this is what you can get in Alabama. Could you get this price in Florida? Not really. Too much brown. That's your taste. I'd live with it. Nice bedroom. Gorgeous bathroom. It is dated, but if you can afford this house, you can probably afford to do whatever renovations. That brown is in every room of our house pretty much. We want it gone. But, you know, if you buy a house like this, you could do that. Yes, the house would be $1 million. So take it with a grain of salt. It's half the price. You've got more acreage. This house could be on 3,000 square feet, 4,000 square feet in Florida, and you'd have this massive house and no land. This has almost 6 acres. Gorgeous. Wow, that's nice. I love this house. I love houses like this. You can go up the stairs and there's a little gathering room there. and you have this bench seating, and you can look out the window. I don't think I'll own a house like this one ever, but in my life, but hey, it's nice. Yes. Just look at the comparative of Florida, because we started this channel in Florida. What you can get here in Alabama and Florida, take it with a grain of salt. A lot of the building houses are going to be less than Florida, but you're also going to get more detail inside. They really like to do the crown molding here. You can get a house and you don't have to pull permits right away for the houses, but they are built right. They do get registered. They are good houses. It doesn't look like they're cheaply built. Let me see when this house was built, because it looks like a modern home. Look at that. For a guy who likes to do stuff like this, can someone get a decent rental in Montgomery or Huntsville for $400 a month, even if it is split with 2 people? Okay, let's look at rentals in the area. Now I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna put in. I'll put in Prattville. For one person, let me show you. I wouldn't want to be in Montgomery. Okay, so you can get a $700 a month apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bath. This is Prattville. You can look at this, $600 a month. A 1 bedroom, 1 bath is with almost 900, like 850 square feet. And the apartment was built in 2010. Let's see what they look like inside. That's decent. That's 600. I'm going to see if we can get a little bit lower. You could probably get lower in Montgomery. It's just, what are you willing to put up with? You can get affordable. Like a 2-bedroom here is $700. If you split that in 2, you're looking at your budget pretty much. Let's see. About $367 a person if you had to split it. Or for the largest option, you're looking at about $402 or more. These aren't what you're looking for. Are you looking for, like, that's the total price of the apartment? Because you can get houses for $800. Like a house here in Prattville, that's $1,050 if you were to split it with a few people. $600. I can show you Montgomery if you want. I mean, let's see. Yeah, you're more likely to find them on Craigslist in actuality. But I'm looking around. There's actually a booklet here in town where it has a lot of those for $400. Here we go, Montgomery, $495. For a 1 bedroom with a washer and dryer connection, $495. If you wanted a 2 bedroom, you can get it for $595 or about $600, and you'd be splitting $200 a person, $300 a person, and it looks fairly decent. I don't know about Huntsville, but this is what you can get in this area. That's decent to me. For $400, I think I saw some in Auburn. Like that. Let me see. Let's see what is even available. A lot of them are like $600-700. $500. $550. $450. $475. $400. You can get yourself a studio. A studio you can live by yourself. It looked pretty decent. Now we'll check out Huntsville. It is available. You just have to know what you're looking for. And if you are able to purchase a home here, it's better. Because look at this. Like, your mortgage payment would be less than that. So, this is a house in Montgomery, like we were talking about earlier. And I don't know what neighborhood this is in. It's decent. It's just dated. But if you're looking for affordable housing that's neat and you're not worried about decor, this could be something you could look into. Huntsville. I was looking at a home in Pensacola, but they are expensive. Yes, they are more expensive down there. Microbully. Are you looking in other areas? Yeah, $400 a month. You can find it here in Alabama. It's just gonna be like Craigslist, or it is available. You just gotta search for it, and you may not be in a neighborhood that you want to be in. Is the thing. But they are available, especially in college areas. They have it. You can get a house in Alabama. Um, yeah, we'll look at the Pensacola market, and if you can be cheaper homes for in the hoods, exactly. What budget are you looking for? And yeah, and do you have to be in Pensacola, or are you retired and looking for something else? Were you looking at like 70, 80, $100,000 range? Under 200,000. Um, do you have to be there for work or something like that? Or can you live anywhere within a driving distance from there? Under 200,000. Let's see. This looks like a... This doesn't look bad. This looks like it's just in like a newer community. Let me see what the age of the home is. 91. Anywhere as long as it's not in the hood. Yeah, if you don't have to be in... There's a lot of places in Alabama that might work for you. Like, we're 3 hours from the beach. Pensacola is a beach town, so you're going to get a beach crowd. So you might want to look a little bit north of Pensacola. But this doesn't look bad. I mean, it's a little like square foot that you'd have to replace if you could replace it if you wanted or not. It doesn't look like a bad house. And it doesn't look like it's in a hood either. It looks like it's in a newer community with a big backyard. Yeah, beach towns are really going up. People are wanting out of these big cities. This has a decent backyard. It has a decent backyard. I mean, how big are you looking for? Like acreage? Or just a bigger backyard? Because this has a decent sized backyard. It's pretty big. Do you know any future growth of your area in Alabama, city projects and expansions that you've heard of? They're building a lot of communities. There's a community going up. I know of at least 3 people. The kitchen is jacked up. It may be fine for who's ever looking. I mean, if you can get into a safe area with this, you may be willing to, like this house right here, you may be willing to put up with it. And as long as you can get into that area. Let me see the kitchen again. That may be something that person may be okay with. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not the greatest thing in the world. We don't all live in designer kitchens. But if they want a decent house, it looks early 90s. What small part of Florida is up and coming? Well, right now you're looking at Sebring, Florida. That is it's a Sebring Avon Park that is starting to get filled in with people from Miami. Yeah, all of Florida is pretty much expanding. They're trying to expand the village. Safe location. Does it have to be in Pensacola? Because this area is it looks like it's pretty safe. I'll look at it, I'm looking at it on the crime map that this thing provides, and this looks pretty safe. I mean, you're not in the high crime area. You're in a lower crime area. It looks like it's in a regular community, so it wouldn't be too bad. Because you got your high crime toward over here. It is a little bit elevated, but it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look horrible. I mean, you can go into it looks like Seminoles, Seminole is bordering an area. Alistair, just fine. We'll get down to Pensacola here soon. We're trying to get down there anyways, and look into it a little bit more. I know a few of our subscribers have recently moved there, and they like it. But this is 180. If you're in at 200, you could do that. Let me see what else is available. And you may want to talk to a realtor. This is in a community. Hi from St. Petersburg. Hi, JD. Let's see what this one is all about. It looks like it's in a newer development. It's exactly your budget. Built in 2017. If it's newer, it's going to be better for you. While it is pushing the top of your... Michigan is where you're going. Well, Michigan is a great place. Maybe we'll look at some Michigan real estate. Okay, here we go. We got this beautiful property. Beautiful. Look at this. This is new, and with new, it's good. Tray ceilings. Look at that kitchen. Something like this might work for you, Microbully. It's very modern. It is pushing the top of your budget, but it is in the area that you want. Look into this type of thing. Even if it's a few years old, it's safe. Let me make sure. But you could probably get this for, I know it's pushing your budget, but yeah, you're looking at safe. Anywhere you move, you are going to have to, if you're within a certain budget, you may have to give and take. The South isn't bad. You're in St. Petersburg. Go a little bit north, JD. Go check out Alabama. It's not as bad. Yeah. It's smaller, but if you're looking for safety, you gotta take it as you come. I mean, there's areas surrounding it that might work. Um, yeah, two. We've looked in Deetsville. Let me see if I can remember an area. Yes, there are lots of beautiful lakes in Michigan. Um, we, Joan, we don't have a fireplace. I wish we did. I wanted one. But this place just didn't have it. What Jose and I have talked about doing, they have dinners that have them. We're just gonna buy one of those and have it like that. And we do have wood, but we don't have a fireplace. Yes, you may if you're not set with a job in Pensacola and you're retired. The cities outside of Orlando, for 200 with a big yard, Orlando is. Do you really want to deal with the traffic that comes with Orlando and the craziness that comes with Alabama? Yeah, I've heard Aniston's a little crazy. Go a little bit further south by Montgomery, where we're at. It's nice. I would say your best bet would be this. Under 200,000. Are you retired? I couldn't convince Jose to move to Michigan. I'm going to put it at 180. Are you retired or are you still working? Yeah, Orlando is like its own mess. That's a little too... Where do I like with air? I honestly like, yeah, it is. We have horrible internet. You're not retired. St. Lucie, Jose has family there. It's not the greatest thing in the world. If you're in here in this area, you can get a really good property. You're within distance of Ocala, so you could commute to Ocala. But look at what you can get for, you said your budget, that was probably a little too small for you. I just picked a big house. These properties, they have a good sized yard. They're nice. Okay, we'll look at this one. Sorry. Yeah, it's horrible. I'm gonna sign off here soon. We're gonna look at this property and that'll be it. Here, this is a place in Denellen. You can commute. It's not. You can get a huge yard and get a good place that's, look at this, decent inside. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but you can get a good price. and get what you need. $169 new house, half an acre. You can even do Ocala and it'll be the same amount of pricing. Yeah. Brand new house on half an acre, brand new everything. Beautiful kitchen. Look into that area because you can commute into Ocala. Ocala does have nice areas. You can look into Marion Oaks and commute to Ocala. I would get the job before you move in case it's something else. But you got a big yard. If you got dogs, you can let them out. We'll wrap it up from there. But Pensacola is a beach town because you get beach problems. You can't get internet where you grew up in Alabama. Well, here in Millbrook, we can get internet. But we just live less than a block from the internet. And for some reason, they're not going to provide it. Yeah, it's like that here. They said because we are a little bit over 1,000 feet from the Spectrum company, they're saying they won't run the line to come out here, and it's just ridiculous. Jose went in, he tried to get it, they wouldn't let him get it, so we're stuck with a AT&T Wi-Fi thing, and that's what we have, the hotspot. But I'm hoping we can get internet from the cable company, not cable, electric company, and that'll make it work. Yeah, you still get below 0 temps in January. I remember that. I also lived in St. Joseph, Stevensville area, and we got the lake effect snow, and that was fun. Oh, gosh, I had to walk through 3 foot of snow. Yeah. Caribbean, get our email address. Go to the donation page. You can have our email address and you can contact Jose directly. I could be a realtor, but I want to be on the live stream and tell you about areas and help Jose. I couldn't do that if I was a realtor. I couldn't tell you a place was bad, and I want to help you. Jose wants to help you. So we don't want to do that. I don't miss Florida. You probably could do Alabama. Don't have that prejudice. I couldn't talk about an area at all in a negative way. And we want to be able to do that. I think we can help more people not as realtors than realtors, because realtors, they can't tell you, like Jose's discussed it before. We were looking at a house in the hood of Ocala, and they didn't want to show the house at night. They can't talk about it. They can't talk about why. We want to be able to say, don't move there. Don't move there. It's bad. And as a realtor, you can't say that. Because there's discrimination thing. Minnesota. Minnesota. You realize Minnesota is cold, right? It's colder than Michigan at some points. So just, and you might like Prattville. You might like the Prattsville, Deetsville area. Look into it. Caribbean, get our email address from the donation. If you go into click the donation link, you can get our email address. Contact Jose directly. He would love to work with you. Well, you know what? We will look at Minnesota. Oh. Why is this like, Okay, we'll show you. Let's go to Jose's channel. View as a subscriber. Go to this part, click here, you can get it. You can contact Jose directly. Yeah, I remember that. I definitely remember that. St. Paul, Minnesota. It's probably the first and last time it'll come up. I would not do that. It looks like you can get decent stuff, but yeah, Southern Michigan. Where in Southern Michigan are you? Let's see. Yes, you can. But the thing is, we like to go on the ground in areas and really tell you. Yeah, Ohio usually has cheap homes, but that might not be what you are looking for. You can get an acre up here in a huge house in Deetsville. Like, you'd be 3 hours from the beach. You could go to Nashville when you want Atlanta. I mean, look at this. Let's look at Deetsville. Oh, Millbrook. Yep. 145. Half an acre. Like, this is the housing up here. Half an acre, 145. You might want to replace a roof like that, but that's like $6,000-$7,000. It's decent. Like, the houses are nicer. That one's a little bit of dud. But you can get a new house here for $160. $160 with a big lot. Why is it showing only the expensive ones? $250. Yeah, you gotta drive to work. This is $237. You can get a 4-2 here, huge house. $205 in Millbrook. Adrian, I've been to Adrian. Let's see if this wants to load. I might not. There we go. Like something like this, you can get a big house that you gotta. The yard is behind there, so you could have a dog. If you have a dog, you could let him out. You got a nice porch. This is the kind of thing you can find in this area. Decent living room, crown molding. You could probably get bang for your buck up here. You can commute to Wetumpka. You can commute to. It would probably work for you. The thing is, you have to get past the stigma of Alabama. There is not some guy with a banjo and smoking tobacco. Get that out of your brain. It doesn't exist here. People are they're normal. They live their life. Yeah, beaches are kind of out there. I'm not a beach person, but Alabama, like if you're within a certain area, it would probably work for you. If you're wanting a house with detail, like in Florida, you get cookie cutter. Here, you don't get cookie cutter. It could be a community of brand new houses, and they're all going to look different inside. That's something I've noticed here. You're going to get a different exterior, different interior. You just got to go where they are building the new houses. Could you see it? Yeah. Look at this. This is the type of thing you can get here. And this is probably something that people would not consider. The people here are really nice. There are jobs here if you look for them. I don't. But they're out there. And I don't qualify for a lot of things because I don't have work experience. And they are looking for certain fields that I just don't have. And I don't really want to work at fast food because I can't handle it. The news channel showed the broke pipe. Yeah, bro. Yeah, they're messing up the ecosystem down there. This is nice. Nice property. I know I'm going a little fast, I'm sorry. But it's nice. You can get a very nice property here if you want it. Okay, you have a Pomeranian? Cool. Okay, I think that's going to end the live stream. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really happy to have you on. I hope that you'll keep following the channel. And yes, you can. We will do this again soon with Jose. Just look into areas. Look past your prejudice. Don't think that everybody is out here with, you like Destin, but it's way too expensive. Contact Jose directly. I gotta sign out. I don't want this internet to fall out. Alabama is not boring. There is so much to do. You can go on walking trails. You can go to the pier. You can go shopping. You could drive to Atlanta if you have a gas efficient car. You have things in your. Thank you so much, Chelsea. There is so much in your current. So much in the area. Like, you can get to places easier. Your entertainment budget can change. You just have to look past everything. It's not boring. Not everything is boring. Look past your prejudice. Look into areas that have cheaper things. They're not always going to be bad. Make sure you like this chat. They're not going to be bad. Just look at it. Look into it past your prejudice. If you haven't been here in 20 years, it's not the way it is. It's becoming a more modern places. You can buy cheap houses here too. Just look past your prejudices. Things are not the way that they used to be. I see all the time, Jose sees it too, where y'all were at somewhere 20 years ago and you haven't been back. 20, 30. Someone on this channel commented that they got robbed in Miami in 1970 and still think it's the worst place ever. Things change in 40, 50 years. Things change. They change rapidly. And what may have happened in 1970 does not occur now. So, things in 1970, you didn't have your cell phone. Now we have cell phones. You used to have a payphone wherever you went. You couldn't reach your kid who was out with his friends. You had to wait for him to come back. Now we got cell phones. So much has changed. With technology, with places, like, there's places that were not even on the map 20 years ago that are on the map now. So look past the prejudice. Look deeper. Look into areas. Go in. See what you can find. And remember, it's not always, if it's cold, it's bad. Look past it. A lot of people are moving around right now. Yes, boring is good. You may not get as much trouble. I mean, if you're in the city and you're having all this stuff, like, you got bars everywhere, you may want to go to the bar all the time, and that could create problems. I don't know about Davenport, Florida, but we'll look into it. From what the subscriber was saying, it was going to be above your budget. Look at it right now. Cool. Let's see about Davenport. It might be above your budget. I'm thinking it might be. Because a lot of Florida, it is, you might like Denellen. That's probably going to be in your budget. Like Ocala, Marion, Oaks, that's probably your budget, and you could commute to Ocala. We're not doing trailers. I don't think you want a trailer, Michael Bully. And let's put the price range. Jose does not do this, but I do this. Here you go. Okay, this is what we are left with. We are left with Kissimmee, Haines City, and one in Davenport in your budget range. So, I don't know if Kissimmee and Orlando is terrible. Jose doesn't like it. I don't like it. It's crazy. To the west of Florida. So you may want to reconsider that, but okay. We'll help you either way. Southwest Florida, you got to understand, if you're coming from Monroe, you're looking to go into city. I don't know if your budget is. Go from there. Yeah, Claremont. We'll see what Claremont. I'll look at Claremont. With Orlando and Kissimmee and all that, you're looking at a lot of traffic. And if traffic is something you're willing to deal with, okay. And there is some craziness with it. It's not terrible. A house in your budget in this area. We'll look at Claremont right after this. Yeah, I didn't like that. I don't know if you liked it, but I did not. Let's look at Claremont right now. I don't want to push your budget too hard, but we'll look at it. Because you're looking at under 200. Why is it wanting me to go to Wyoming? That's a little crazy. Mariana, Florida. What is on this? Okay, less than $80,000 in Mariana, which is near where you were looking at. Ew. We'll try it. I don't think it wants us to look at Clermont, Florida today. Florida is a sad place. You want to know why I moved to Alabama? Because Alabama's not as sad. Florida is just sad. I mean, you have nice weather, but that weather is unbearably hot, humid to the point, like, the thing that I have noticed with Alabama is that you're able to be outside all the day. Like, I'll see if it pops up like that. Yep, thank you. I'm just spelling it wrong. Okay. Let's put it in with your budget. Florida, like, Orlando, I couldn't live in Orlando. It's sad. Trailer parks suck, especially in Florida. They pack tight as possible. We got it. We're good. Yeah, it's difficult to find a place. It is what it looks like. I moved out of Florida because it's just depressing, honestly. See, you're not going to find it unless you're looking at a trailer. Yeah, you're not really going to find what you're looking for in your price range. Microbully, look at Denellen. Look at Ocala. That's pretty much what I can tell you. If you're looking at Florida, Jacksonville, look. You're not going to find it with Tampa. You might find it with Brooksville. You can commute to Tampa, but you're really not going to find it. I'm going to end this live stream now. I'm sorry. It's been long enough. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. We'll talk to you again soon.